Okay, you've got 60 seconds to plan the perfect night. Are you mixing up bullet bourbon old fashions by the fire, sipping Kettle One martinis at a house party, or toasting Don Julio Reposado while planning a tropical vow renewal for your dogs? The answer is yes. Because with Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery, you can find the right drink for any occasion. Sending a gift to family, friends, or coworkers, hosting an ugly sweater party, restocking your bar, you name it and you can find the drinks for it on Drizzly, then get them delivered to your or their door. Not sure what to get? Build your own gift registry to get the gifts you want, or take a guided gifting quiz to make sure everyone on your list gets what they want. So,
what's it gonna be?
Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com to choose your drinks today. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Hello and welcome to BB on Blast. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz.
And together we are.
Gazinzi.
Or would it be the other way around?
Linzaz.
Glins. Oh, that's good. That's nearly
Glindsey, like John and Edward. Like one of them just got the J in front of Edward.
That's no good.
Glindsey.
Yeah, that can be you, just one letter.
Well, it is in that case.
Sorry we're a bit late this week. We both had prior engagements, so we're a little bit late, but I was kind of glad that I couldn't go because it would have been... Well, I was glad...
I thought she had gone.
I did too, but I was glad for a lot of reasons because it would have been better to have that, not this stale old 3-day late podcast. With French Connection, it don't really matter, but if I could have gone, we'd have been wanting to talk about it more, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. We'd have been like really devastated about it. I suppose there's not... Gone. Devo. I suppose there's...
You just said that, that's why it made me say it.
I suppose there's not that many strong feelings now based on what's happened, right? Although I am sad because who am I going to do an impression of now?
Oh, that's true. We need to pack all the impressions into this episode. So we're joining us.
You join us.
We're joining the Odyssey just after Bruno just left. And I noticed the announcer guy said, after William saved Kevin's bacon. Did you like that? Like
Kevin Bacon off the phone advert?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
No. I don't know why I did. Did you notice anything else
niche.
about the intro? I know, we like the niche there.
Ica had demon eyes.
Oh, right.
I think they did that, like, the
Was
Wrath of Ica thing. It went...
Oh, yeah.
Was it that one?
Yeah,
Was that right?
I did see that, actually.
Showmance to no-mance? Yeah, that was in it.
Yeah.
Did you notice it was a super long intro and there was no theme music?
What?
No?
What?
Yeah, they had no theme music. Cheeky.
Strange. Okay. So then, is that it for the intro?
Yeah.
So we cut to the action in the house. Dre was in the diary room and she said, another returning player is out in space. Another one down, 2 more to go.
So she said, sayonara.
Oh, did she?
Sayonara. See you never.
So that was like what I was telling you about Danielle Ray, is she used to count them down like that. That's what Dre was doing. But Dre, turns out you're the one who got counted down, bitch. So
when Ica has a target, she don't miss.
I know. The Ica prophecy lives on.
I know. I've noted that Dre was wearing a cute pink jumper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chic. I've got a few clothing things coming up.
Oh, God, yeah.
But
Dylan, right?
About what Arissa was wearing this week.
Yeah.
We can't say now, can't we? We'll keep you waiting for that one. Is it eek or is it chic? Okay. So, pressed for power.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
I've written sexy poses.
I thought they looked like Jesus on the cross.
They should have been on a cross. That'd been better.
Karen has a good body, better than Dylan's. It's true.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he's an athlete and she's on ground.
Yeah, at the peak of his game.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that because it was called Pressed for Power, that it should have been something a bit electrical, didn't you? You should have been putting some shocks through them to make them drop those.
Electric shock suits.
Yeah, electric shock suits. Do we need to tell them, the listeners, what that task was all about?
Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
So they were all put in these garish green metallic mankinis and like leotards, which had like obligatory boob laces for the girls, didn't it?
Did it?
Canadians' traditional dress.
Kelsey, thanks for that.
And they had to stand on these platforms, which were like, what were they like? They were like, they had like cylinders on the edge. They looked a bit like headphones, but it wasn't those headphones ones that they used in the past. And they had to hold these little like discs against the platform each side. I mean, presumably forming some sort of circuit.
Right.
So I was expecting just like to go off, and then like on the butt.
That didn't happen.
Electric shocks on the butt to make them drop it. No, it didn't happen. They just had to stand there, and it was a straight out endurance task. But Big Brother did make it rain at some point, didn't he?
Make it rain. Yeah, he did.
He.
I like that song. I've not heard that for ages.
Who is that song?
It's a really good song.
Yeah, and then somebody said, I think it was Kevin, he said, these challenges are so evil, they're literally designed to break the human spirit.
That's cool. Well done, Kevin.
I thought that Ica looked a bit like Poison Ivy.
Right.
She had like a right pose on with her butt out.
Oh yeah, she did have a good
but
pose.
all the girls looked quite good doing that, because they had to, I don't know, it's like the sort of hip out stance that they had to do to keep themselves up, and yeah, they looked kind of hot.
The guys didn't.
Yeah, William looked alright.
Dylan was he was very skinny.
Yeah, I thought you pulled that mankini off alright.
Did you? I like skinny guys, but William was pushing it.
What about Kevin? He's a big guy.
Yeah, Kevin. If Kevin goes to the end, he's definitely going to win. What? Anyway, whatever. We'll come to that later. Dre was twerking. Oh yeah, Dylan was like, "Do you guys want a hug?" and burping. Dylan's always trying to correct the task.
Yeah.
Dre was twerking again.
On a secret mission to piss people off. No, that was Karen, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, and then Dylan dropped it soon after. So it's got a list there. Snake.
Karen went out first though, and I noted that she carefully dropped her weights. And then there was a mist shower.
Oh yeah, and I thought of Nikki when they poured water all over them.
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah, because she would have been horrified by it all.
I'm so cold.
Exactly. Then Dylan dropped it and dropped out.
One of his distraction tactics was beatboxing though, and he sounded quite good. I think Big Brother put it in as a sound effect.
Beatboxing is so annoying. Oh, you know when someone thinks they're good at it? That's worse. I'd rather someone was crap at it. Yeah.
Hang on, Ica dropped next.
And then Kevin was trying to cut a deal with Dre and William. He said he would not put them up or as replacements, and he swore on his grandfather's life.
Somebody check on the grandfather. Is he even alive still?
Probably not.
William immediately dropped out though.
Yeah, he did. Kevin said, "Let me get some blood on my hands. You'll be safe till final 7. Final 7.
Wow, final 7. That's what I aim for when I'm in Big Brother. Did you notice that Dylan's tattoo under his arm was like covered in a big black circle?
No.
Unless he's genuinely got a shit big black circle of a
what,
tattoo.
it's pixelated out? Or?
No,
it's like
he's had to draw on it, like over it with like a permanent marker or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not coming in here with that.
Maybe it's something rude or something.
Maybe. Or a brand name.
And then Dre wanted to take the deal, but she had to pretend that she didn't want to.
Yeah, she did some good actressing, didn't she, actually?
Yeah, she was like fake slipping.
Yeah. It had that like sound effect when it slip, like
But I'm not sure Ica was that convinced about it all. And then Kevin's like, "You're good, let it go." And Kevin won.
And he said, "That's for you, Bruno."
Cringe. Karen didn't look pleased. Karen still didn't go up on the block though, even with Kevin's HOH.
Karen's working on Kevin now.
I know.
They're friends now. Like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Karen hates him.
I
mean, she was having a go at him outside by the pool the other day, and now she's like come crawling to him, and Kevin's accepted it. Weird.
I kind of like that at the end of Big Brother, when at the end of the international ones, when they have to start just switching sides, and I think it's
because
quite
they depend on the other people.
I quite like seeing that, and I like seeing people who are close really turn on each other. But I don't ever want to see Dimitri's and Ica turn on each other.
No,
that's what I'm
that could
worried
never be.
about. No,
Although she could turn on him because he's softer than her, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might turn on her at the end.
Oh, really?
You know what?
Yeah,
you know what Cindy was saying.
John Party situation.
Yeah, because Cindy was saying you got to do something for your own game, sort of thing.
It's the big move.
Yeah, I think that's what he might do at the end. But I don't know if he would dare.
Lindsay's prophecy.
I don't know if he would dare, but I could see it happening, and that would be very, very sad.
But probably good for his game.
Well, yeah, because he'd win the money. Whereas if it's him and Ica at the end...
The vets will give it to Ica, surely, because she's one of them.
No, that's why he got a cutter before the end.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Apparently there's only like a week and a half left or something.
I know.
Is that true? Week and a half?
Yeah,
why half?
No, Arissa said 2 weeks at the end of the triple eviction.
Oh, yeah, that's who it was. Arissa that said it was a week and a half left.
Oh, okay.
I think, on Twitter. It's quick, isn't it?
I'll just pick that name up that you dropped there.
No, not directly to us. That was other stuff.
That sounds even worse. Secret squirrel stuff. Don't you worry about that, listeners. So Kevin said he wants to come out of the shadows. Oh, the shadows have been fucking guzzling up airtime the whole time. Shut up.
Kevin said that?
Yeah.
Well, Kevin that goes to cry against an illuminated coloured wall.
Did you listen to that Gary interview, by the way?
Oh shit, I haven't listened to it
I listened to it today.
Brief me.
It was really good, actually.
Who was it again?
It was
Rob
on
Has a Podcast?
no, it was on Your Reality Recap.
Who are they? Is that those gay guys?
There's the gay guys, yeah. But it's just one of the gay guys. But they used to really get on my nerves, but I've kind of warmed to them a little bit. But it's just his voice that annoys me. Not because he's gay. There's just
sat next to me for like 2 hours every week. So.
No, one thing that Gary said that I really liked was that the gay guy, because he's always blowing smoke at their ass. Eric, I think his name is. He was like, "Oh, your fans want to hear you say this and say that."
Stands.
Yeah, and Gary said they're not fans. He said, "I don't call them that." He said they're my supporters, and I like that. I just thought that was nice because it is
Gary supporters.
It is cringe if you say like, "Oh,
I've got fans,"
or if we said, "Oh, fans of the podcast." It's cringe. It's like. Oh, I don't know. Big-headed. Yeah, listeners. It's like fans implies like a level of dedication.
Join the fan club.
Might not be there. But it was good. You should listen to it actually because there was a few interesting things.
Was it insightful? Did he give a bit of insight?
Yeah, and he was talking about the evolution of his look and just.
It's come on a lot. Like if you look at him back then, he was a bit like pound shop, wasn't he? A bit cheap.
Gary Glitter. He's not Gary Glitter anymore.
Glitter doesn't come into it.
No.
He used to wear like loads of like coloured bracelets, and it was a bit like a bit emo in a way.
Yeah,
some of it
sounds sort of like me. It was good. He was saying they were asked him about Nedda, and he just was just like, next question.
That's brilliant.
It was funny. Anyway, so Dimitri started worrying that he was going to go. Ica said about Dre, this is the second time she's gambled with our lives in this house.
Starting to get some suspicion, wasn't she, about Dre's dedication?
Yeah. And Dre...
She said to Dimitri's, you think that slip was real? And then did a eye roll.
Crab eyes. And then Dre was saying, I wanted to drop before he even told me about the deal.
Yeah, so girlfriend, she said.
Dre is being snaky, but I still thought she was kind of getting away with it. I guess it all fell down in the end, but...
I've written Ica was giving Dre killer side-eye, so like Ica was really going for Dre.
Yeah, I put Ica giving Dre a look.
Yeah, badly.
Oh, and then Dre was out talking to Dylan.
Oh yeah, she goes, Ica is pissed.
Yeah.
And then Dylan was like, I love it.
Yeah. It's funny, Dre and Dylan's relationship, how
They
that's
seem to get
developed.
on.
Weird, isn't it? Really strange. Anyway, so then Karen was on slot. Was that the first time that Karen had been a have-not?
Karen said that she had never gone into the bulk before. She'd never even seen the have-not room.
How could you never even looked in there?
Exactly, you'd have gone in there just to have a look.
You must, maybe you're not allowed in there unless you're
You'd peek your head around the door, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
have a little nosy.
So. 53 years and I've never slept on a floor.
That is bullshit. We've all slept on a floor.
Then Dylan was making her sheets out of his old hoodies.
Oh, yeah. And this is when Dylan was wearing a pink hoodie and like pink golf socks.
He's always wearing pink, that guy.
And there's like slides flip-flop things.
Don't call them that.
Sliders.
That's
Sliders.
Fuck that.
I got a pair of them.
Just call them flip-flops like we have done for the past 30
No, a flip-flop
years.
goes in
What's
between...
the difference?
So a flip-flop is like a thong
Oh.
to Australians, where it goes in between your toe and looks like a thong.
Yeah.
And the slide is where you slide your feet in.
That's still a flip.
I think you have to slide like Pingu
Nah,
when you wear them.
That's still a flip-flop. You can't rebrand flip-flops. Fuck off. Not you, just whoever's trying to rebrand them.
Yeah, anyway, he looked weird. And I think he was just wearing boxer shorts at that point.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ.
Not like actual boxing shorts, undies, if there's any confusion for international listeners. And Karen bumped her head on that bone, didn't she?
Ouch. Doing. And then Karen said, do you think it's too late to get Bruno back?
And she went, bro. Why does she want him back, though? Like, she's going to put him in there instead. Like,
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Who wants to see my...
Well, Kevin, what did he get? A stuffed pig?
Yeah, soft pig, I've written.
But
because he's probably got a pig at home that he really misses.
Okay.
Micro pig.
That's not a nice way to talk about Peely. Sorry. Jesus Christ, that's awful. He got a lovely ottoman from the brick. Beautiful.
Karen went, oh look, you got a nice new thing. It's a good place for hiding clues though, isn't it? In a secret tasks.
I prefer Dr. Ottoman from Big Brother US. Kevin's mum, what did you think of her?
She's like an old librarian or something, isn't she? Or like a...
I've put very middle class.
Do you know what she said about Kevin?
No.
You're special.
Yeah, special needs.
Especially when he's doing that task where he's doing the canoeing thing.
Those views are not supported by Lindsay.
Cautious about those views, you.
I've got to be. Is that all for Kevin's mum's HOH message?
Yeah, sure. She did remind me of one of my teachers from like when I was in year 5.
She was very...
Mumsy, isn't she?
She was very
She's
mumsy.
Not that mumsy.
No.
Fuck off, Sarah,
yeah,
whatever
God, I
your
hate
fucking
her.
name
Such a crap housemate. And then Ica was lamenting about getting her hair wet. I told you.
Was she?
Yeah, that task with the pressed for power or whatever, they spray water all over her. And she's like, this is not good.
When Demica were in the bulk, right?
Yeah, and she said... I will make sure their entire experience is ruined if they evict you to Dimitri. I like that.
You want to see horrible bastard?
And she said about Kevin, we've taken out all his allies. True.
My gut says we're in trouble. She also said.
That was sweet when they were like cuddling in there, wasn't it? Was that when they were cuddling? I thought so.
I can't remember if they were. Was they?
I'm not sure. I think I might have mixed it with them a little bit.
When there was a shooting star a few weeks ago.
No, not then. But seriously though, when did Ica become such a good player?
She was crap last time, wasn't she?
She was rubbish.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either.
I know she's really, really good. I don't get what happened. But then mind you...
how is she managing to, like, give no fucks, but also still be a good player?
I know.
Because, like, last time she just blew everything up by shredding those letters, but actually... She's not been nice to people this time, but she still manages to get her way.
But in her goodbye message to Jackie, she said, I've been busy building my army.
Well, you've been burning bridges.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it was good. So then, what else? Ica was campaigning to Kevin.
Yeah.
She said, we kept Jackie safe, and that's Jackie.
Yeah, that's Jackie.
I'd not heard such disgust in her voice since she said the words cat lover.
She said, one thing I would ask, if you're putting us up, just tell us. Like she really wanted to know.
Yeah, fair enough. And then Ica said to Dre, I need your help this week. And Dre said, I'm going to go to work.
Oh, yeah. But Ica was like, Dre, you have to go to work. This is when you turn up.
But Dre was not turning up, was she? She was being a double agent. Ica said, if he puts us on the block, hell will break out if I stay. All his hair will fall out.
Yeah. Was that some sort of voodoo shit?
I don't know. It's good though. But Dre in the diary room said, hell nah, was she going to go to work?
She did. Yeah, I've written hell nah as well. I'm going to go to work for me, she said.
Boo. I like the fact, in a way, that Dre got fucked over. don't you?
She's got a comeuppance because she's going against Queen Ica.
Yeah, exactly.
You're towing the party line.
No, I'm not. How dare you? I'm towing the entertainment line. I want the entertainment.
Dre's entertaining.
She's not as entertaining as Ica, is she?
Nobody has an accent like Dre.
Well, get over it. So then Kevin was talking to Dre and William. Dre was pushing for Ica to go.
Yeah, I've written here, Dre was going to work to get Ica nominated.
What?
I can't trust her, she said. If you want to make a move, you're in the best position now to make a move, she said to Kevin.
When Ica told you to go to work, it wasn't like that. Goodness me. Dare or darer for a pizza party? What the fuck is dare or darer?
Overheard conversation of the week. Karen and Dylan in the kitchen. Karen, I've already lost, I don't remember this conversation, by the way. I'm reading this, not remembering how it happened.
Karen?
No, that's Karen. That Kevin Martin. I can't do it. I've already lost £2. Look how much weight I've lost already. Dylan, wow.
I do remember them saying that, actually.
That's it, I think.
I don't think I have much overheard conversation this week.
There wasn't, they missed quite a lot of it out. They were just cutting to people laughing and stuff. It wasn't
Ted,
the same.
We want more overheard
We love that. We live for the overheard conversation.
I forgot to write down cue card moment of the week, though. Did you write one down?
I didn't write one down, but I was aware
probably
of
is
it.
one.
I've forgotten, yeah.
Okay.
So dare or darer?
What does
that mean?
Fuck no.
It's when they had to... they had to do this task to win a pizza party.
God, not more pizza. Jackie.
Jackie's got to get to work in the pantry.
Yeah.
Actually, why haven't they let Jackie make pizzas? Because, normally... I don't know, if someone's got a skill like that, they get to showcase it before they leave, don't they?
No, that's on BBUK.
No, Dylan got his boxing task.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan got to show... What the fuck?
Just something fell over in the kitchen.
I think it's that plate that I washed.
Oh, that's fine.
I thought it was a cat. By the way, we are at Lindsay's house tonight, so anything could happen.
Professional as usual.
Yeah, they had to... what am I saying? Yeah, Dylan got to showcase his boxing stuff, and I think they chucked that task in there because they thought he might go that week. I think he was nominated.
Kevin got to showcase his great bisexuality.
Exactly.
Bruno got to showcase his...
What?
Nothing, exactly. Got nothing for you, Bruno.
Anyway, this task was... the first dare was to cut up an item of clothing that you're wearing.
Yeah. Dimitri's cut off his underpants for some reason.
He was like, I like these jeans.
Yeah.
I like this shirt. I like these socks. So he went and cut up his underwear. And he actually...
Did you see the socks? Were they worth saving or...?
They're just little sports socks, I think.
Okay.
You would have liked them.
Under Armour.
Well, I was going to say, he wasn't wearing the Under Armour for once. I bet he'd have cut that up because it was given to them by Big Brother. But he took those scissors down the leg of his jeans, and he did say there's something valuable down there or something, didn't he say?
There's some valuables down there.
And then he cut those pants off of himself from within inside his jeans.
What do you think happened to those pants? Do you think they ended up on eBay?
Well, if they are, I'm going to be putting in several bids.
And then Karen got to lick whipped cream off Kevin Martin's face.
That Kevin Martin, that was disgusting.
That was funny though. Was it a fix that she got? Because it seemed to land on appropriate people.
How would they fix that?
I don't know.
Those chips come out.
I wouldn't put it past the Odyssey. Karen said, "I'm trying not to puke, quite frankly."
I mean, how do you feel about whipped cream anyway? Because I think it's disgusting.
I could lick a little bit of it, but not all that much. Ooh,
and then he was getting the eyeball. And
sex and food does not mix.
Well, they weren't getting it on.
No, but whipped cream is a sexual thing, isn't it? Anything
sexy.
to do with sex and food, no. Keep those pleasures separate.
I don't know, like chocolate.
Oh,
would be alright.
No.
Honey?
Ugh, no. I had an incident with chocolate and sex once, which I don't want to go into on the podcast. It's the sort of thing that Sister Speak would get out of me and then just leave it on there.
Right, tell me that after.
It involved no, shut up. I nearly said it. No.
It certainly does. It involved old something or other. Old men.
You're making it sound worse. It involved a very popular brand of chocolate bar. Shut up! Change the subject.
Okay. It's like when Big Brother goes silent in the diary room, you just talk more and more and more.
And she said after she licked it, she said, I can still taste him.
And also, Kevin took his shirt off and she was like, why did he have to take his shirt off in the diary room?
Well.
And then, I wasn't sure about this dare, if it was actually right for Big Brother to do.
Which one? To kiss?
Morally. I mean, she even kissed me.
Well, you can always just say no. Just say no. Can't you?
Can you? Yeah, but then you fell and you lose the pizza party.
Oh, okay.
So you can't.
So it was Dylan and Dre had to kiss for 20 seconds.
Dre was screaming. Don't blame her.
The way he lunged, did you see him lunge at her?
Did he?
Yeah. He is like a sex pest, isn't he, Dylan?
Yes, he is, and we'll come to that later.
But I have written, do we like Dylan now? I'm sure I ask this every week, do we actually like Dylan now?
I don't know, like is a strong word.
He used to bug me so much, and now I'm kind of like amused by him a bit.
Yeah.
Like, not because of anything he does.
Like a buffoon.
I like the faces he pulls when something shocking's happening. That's
really?
about it.
I thought you were going to say those eyes that he did when he was trying to be sexy.
Oh, God. No, I do not like that. Yeah, so I did feel a bit sorry for Dre in that situation, but oh well.
Yeah, and then, but afterwards she went, what did she say? Like,
I don't know.
now, she's like, okay, now's the real deal, and like pretended to mount Dylan.
Did she?
Yeah.
I didn't write that down. Wow. So she enjoyed it. Perhaps she's going to start fancying him now. She can be the new Emily stroke Karen. Oh, no, she can't. She's gone. So the final 8 got pizza. Aww.
No, but not until like a couple of days later, was it?
Really?
Yeah, because Kevin fucked up that meal, and then by magic they had like pizza in the pantry. I thought
that was something else.
Maybe it was.
It's like BBUK getting party every night.
Yeah. Kevin said, and I don't know whereabouts this is. Oh, Jackie.
Jackie is going to brown nose Kevin.
That's it. But then I don't know if you've got anything about the conversation they had, but I've got something from Kevin in the diary room.
Jackie is scared shitless of Ica. Kevin said Jackie leaks info throughout the house, and I respect Jackie's gain the least. He said that to the camera after she left the room.
Oh, was it? I thought it was diary room.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He said he respected her gain the least.
Yeah. Was that it?
Yeah, and then Karen seems to join Kevin in the HOH, which is where... Is this where Karen went crawling to Kevin?
Yeah. She said, I loved Kevin Martin in season
3, but in this season, he's got smug and arrogant, and he's basically my arch nemesis.
I love it.
So then she goes in and brown noses
yeah. And then she said, when she was talking to Kevin, she said, I have been continuously at Kevin, but she said that to Kevin, as if Kevin was another person. Yeah, she's trying to like disassociate herself from what she's actually been doing. And then Karen said...
Oh, did you notice when Karen walked in, William was on the bed with Kevin, and Kevin was like, get out.
Get out,
Every eventuality where someone's gone in there to talk to Kevin, William's had to be kicked out.
Wow. Yeah, enough said, because William was superfluous to requirements in the end. Then Karen said, Dre is in a delicate spot. She wants Ica and Dimitri's broke up. Kevin said, Ica does the social game, and he wins everything. That's all true. You need. That's all you need.
Yeah.
All you need is one person to win everything. Well, it'd be better if it was 2, like Emmett and Gillian, but one is okay.
Shudder.
Well, I know, but they did win everything.
Yeah, they were so fucking boring to watch.
Yeah, I know. Or even when they had that kiss under the under the rain. And then Karen said, the kingdom is falling.
Ooh, it's poetic. That's my new tattoo.
Gaz's
tattoo of the week.
I had an advert come up at this point on my torrent that I was watching.
Was it a banner?
It was an advert for Big Brother Canada while I was watching.
Oh no, I
Big
had that
Brother
too.
Canada.
Who does upload them? Are we allowed to talk about that?
Gimpy.
Who's Gimpy?
Talk about whatever you want. It's a podcast. We're not being sponsored by the Brick.
Somebody's watching.
Just fucking hell, we have like Ted's lawyers on the phone. Gimpy, I don't know who he is, but he does those torrents.
Well, whoever does yours when it starts, does it have like a flag with an eye, like a face with a Canada flag in it?
No.
See, my uploads do, but whoever uploaded it also included that advert for Big Brother Canada too. So
because I thought, oh, this is good. Like I like seeing the advert how they sell it. It was interesting.
I like that too.
Yeah, Because we just watch it and it's like, oh, is this again?
We don't get to see those adverts.
Yeah, if you see the advert, it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, I want to watch this. Oh, I am watching it.
It's now. Oh, okay.
That's weird that you had that as well. Interesting.
I did also have that Kevin had said to... Sorry, this is going back a bit to that Karen conversation. Kevin said that Bruno had advised him to work with Karen and Dylan.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, they knew that alliance was sinking.
Masterminds in the house.
Well, that alliance was off of those two, basically.
Yeah.
Desperate, really, isn't it, I suppose? Because
exactly.
Who have Karen and Dylan got apart from each other?
It's just numbers. Kevin only sees people as numbers. He doesn't actually see them as actual people or personalities. He just sees them as people who he can manoeuvre into position.
Or jerk him off.
Yeah, well, as I said, manoeuvre into... Cringe. So then Dimitri started campaigning to Kevin. He said, I have kept my word in this house. Kevin said, everyone is throwing you under the bus, I think.
Yeah, he did say that.
And then Dimitri said, I will keep you off the block and use veto on you next week. Do you think that was a true deal? Or
I'd like to think Dimitri's would keep his word. Do you not think he would? I think he would.
I think he would.
Well, unless I could go on his face.
It depends, doesn't it? And then...
Oh, God, this is when...
Go on.
Oh, you're talking about Jackie?
No, I don't remember. I've got Jackie and Dre, the vets are almost done, as Ica walked in. That was almost like a bit of overheard conversation.
Ica was like...
It's like, the vets are almost done. Oh, hi, Ica.
No, yeah, it was, yeah.
Go on.
I got that Ica started to feel guilty that she didn't win HOH.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was.
Oh, so she said, so I need to Icify the house. Mm-hmm. And this is where she went mad.
Oh, yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
And make myself into a bigger target. Mm-hmm. Antagonising begins. Mm-hmm. And that's when she went up to Dre and Jackie in the bedroom. And she just... Do you know what she said?
Go on.
Hello, my friends. How are you guys? And then, like, Jackie asked her, like, how's your slop or something? And Ica was just clearly ready to go already.
Yeah, she's just waiting.
Let me ask you something. If Kevin told me that you threw me under the bus, what would you say? And Jackie goes, oh, I just told him how I feel about you, that's all. And Ica goes, how do you feel about me? I feel like you're pretty manipulative, says Jackie. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. And I goes, oh, okay. I didn't think you felt that way just a few days ago, but okay, nice to know. That's the end of that conversation.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
Then Ica said, hold on,
pick it up.
You could cut off.
No, I might have. Oh, is it you guys should really get me out? You guys
should get me out of here or it will be hell. I'll be your biggest nightmare. I'll go to bed dreaming of revenge.
Yeah.
What did you
pretty
think?
Much.
What did you think of that? Ica basically sacrificing her own game to save Dimitri. Do you agree with that, or do you think that's weird? Or
I kind of thought it was unexpected, didn't you?
I liked it though, in a way.
It's like Ica being very loyal to Dimitri.
I know.
I don't know Dimitri's. I don't know why she was doing that.
I think it was just because
Did she really feel that guilty that she thought she had to blow herself up?
You got to remember, that's just like one conversation in time. They probably 5 minutes later she said something different, but I kind of liked it in a way. I noticed that Dimitri's family, or whoever's running his Twitter account, said if you thought Dimitri's was going to use the veto on Ica, not himself, you don't know Dimitri's.
I didn't think he would. That would be so cool. Stupid to do that.
I know, but people have done that in the past.
Yeah, Big Brother brain. Actually, I've got a load more of that conversation. It's here. Because when she was saying, like, you should get me out, Jackie said, oh yeah, she was like, when she said it would be hell, she said, you haven't got to know yet. And Jackie said, I feel like I did in the first few weeks you hated me. Yeah. She's like, oh, that's not hell, Jackie. Trust me, it's not hell. I was actually very nice the first few weeks, I thought. And I put in a box there, I've written stock phrases. I'm telling you guys right now, if you leave me in this house, it will be your biggest nightmare. All of you. Every last one of you.
Oh, wow.
Nothing makes me smile more than revenge. I go to bed thinking about it every night. It just fills me with joy.
Oh my God.
I just wanted... What? A chat with you guys. I'm done chatting now, she says, and just walks out. And Dre was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dre didn't know what was going on.
No, I like that. I put, did she do that to save Demetrius? I think she did in that moment, but then I think she just...
But then she went right to the kitchen and started on Kevin. It's like when a soap character goes on a rampage.
Oh, she started on Karen as well. She said...
Oh, yeah, Karen. No, it was Karen.
Yeah, sorry. She said... about... who said that?
She was going on about Kevin saying that everyone had thrown him under the bus, wasn't it?
Yeah, she said... He said, everybody, aren't you somebody?
Oh, yeah. Aren't you somebody, Karen? Karen actually got a bit upset by Ica later on, didn't she?
And then Dimitri's like, Ica, leave it.
Yeah, just stop it.
Leave it, mate. It ain't worth it.
And Dre comes down. I don't get it. What happened? Why is this happening now? She's so perplexed by the whole situation.
I put Ica's kamikaze style game here. Quite romantic, really.
Yeah, it is, I suppose.
And then Dimitri's got Ica in the store cupboard.
Oh, yeah. I had a cry.
Yeah, Ica was crying. And she said, I'm angry at myself because I should have won that comp. But I put Ica hasn't ruined Dimitri's game. She hasn't been like... It's not like he's had to save her every week. I mean, comp-wise, he has.
Comps, yeah.
But he wouldn't
I don't think
still
he'd
be
got
in
that
the
far.
house.
No way he would have got that far without her.
So they complement each other's game style.
But why is she a queen and he's just a soldier? Why is he not the king?
Good question. It's Ica's middle son is the king.
She also said, I hate them all to Dimitri's passionately, she said.
Fair enough.
Were you going to say something about Ica's 3 sons?
Just that I was right about that, wasn't I?
You were right about that, yeah. But I was right about Jackie's dog having a drawn-on nose,
That's
so
true.
it swings around
But during that conversation, I did start to doubt myself.
But there might have been 3 kids.
Yeah, but in my heart, I knew it wasn't.
But when we looked it back, I was like, oh shit, how did I miss that?
So then we had Kevin's nominations.
Yeah.
The potentials. Was it the usual?
No, it was actually... Yes, no, it was.
Dimitri
First
and
2
Ica.
options came up with Dimitri and Ica, and then Dre and Jackie.
But no Karen.
No Karen.
So
Kevin likes being spoken to like shit,
yeah,
obviously.
he does, obviously.
He says, what? Dimitri... this is the reasons, because he put Dimitri up because Kevin and Bruno... No, what? Because he put Kevin and Bruno up.
Yeah, fair enough.
And he said he's a physical threat. Well, yeah. Ica, because she's controlling the game, even though she's not winning comps. True. Dre, he doesn't trust her, and she'll break her promise, he said.
Okay.
And Jackie, what does that say? Flopped. Flip-flopped.
Flippity-flop. They were saying this. Flippity-flop floater or something.
The entire game, and she's an easy nomination.
Can you believe Dimitri's and Ica went on the block and neither of them went home?
I know.
How the fuck did that happen?
I was convinced when I was catching up on Sunday that they were both going to be gone by now.
That is such an epic fail on the part of the other housemates to have those 2 up on the block and neither of them go home. And the whole fucking double eviction, neither of them go home. That's just if you
any given opportunity to take Ica out.
Yeah, like the whole
wouldn't
week
you?
I was like shit. I was just panicking the whole week about it.
Me too.
And when I went around my friends to watch the triple eviction, I was like, we're going to lose Ica tonight. I was
convinced.
I said we're probably going to lose Dimitri's as well, and probably Kevin.
But he won.
Yeah, I know. But
so
we were like predicting he was going to go. We're like, this is going to be so disappointing. It's an absolute miracle what happened. Okay, so what about
Ica did say, I'm a queen and I'll get myself off. Just watch. And she did. Better than Cassandra, isn't she?
And what about... Oh, yeah, well. And what about what Kevin said when he put them up?
I don't know. Tell me.
When you want to overthrow the kingdom, you need to take out the best soldier.
Yeah.
Every queen has her
throne.
Her
throne, yes.
That was a bit of a lame speech, wasn't it? It's like Kevin trying to do like a power speech and... falls a bit flat.
Certainly not a Mitch Muffin cancer
no.
in the house, was it?
Definitely not.
So now we're moving on to the veto episode, which began with day 49. And in the intro, there was a nice little bit of CGI. Can you remember what it was?
CGI crowns.
CGI crowns for Demica. But why does a soldier need a crown? He should have some sort of helmet.
Bayonet.
And I've got a little quote from the intro guy. Has Ica given too much lip or just enough to save her asteroid?
That was good.
So then Kevin at the start of this episode had realised that he couldn't beat Ica or Dimitri's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's this? I've got 3 times a charm. I think Dimitri kept saying that when he was put up.
Kevin said, I put Ica on the block because of her amazing social game.
Mm-hmm.
William was congratulating Kevin on his crappy speech about the soldier.
Oh yeah,
and
he
the
went,
Queen.
I like the soldier and the Queen.
Yeah,
William found that quite impressive.
Yeah, well done, William. Dimitri said he would save Ica if he won the veto. Turns out that wasn't true.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've said that as well.
I don't know.
Maybe that's in the diary. He might have said that.
I don't know about the bit you were talking about.
3's a charm.
Yeah.
That's when after Dimitri's had been nominated.
Was it him being
he
on
kept
the
saying
block 3
3's a charm.
Maybe he's been on the block 3 times.
I think it's a Canadian turn of phrase. 3's a charm, maybe.
Yeah, we have that as well.
Do we?
Yeah.
Sounds Irish.
No, it's
3's
like...
a charm. 3's a charm there.
What is it? It's like... No, that is an expression, but I can't think of the rest of it.
Two's company, 3's a crowd.
Yeah, no. Oh, God, I don't know.
That is true, though.
Well.
Unless Arissa wants to come on.
Or Towie. Kevin was going forward, we can't trust each other at the moment, to Ica and Dimitri's. Going forward, we can't trust each other at the moment. That sounds like not just at the moment. It sounds like we just can't trust each other, full stop.
But they can't, can they?
No, not all.
I've got Ica saying Kevin wants revenge.
Mm-hmm.
He wants Bruno to see one of us walk into the jury house, which he says reaction to being nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's when Damika asked Kevin about the trust thing. No, Damika asked Kevin for a reason. The reason they were nominated.
Oh,
yeah, they
yeah.
did go up and they're like, "Why did you do
yeah.
that to us?" That was it.
Mm. And the reason is you're all snakes. And then Kevin was in the HOH talking to Dylan. And he said, "I don't feel that bad about it." And then Dylan was going to take your throne and laughing. Oh God, Kevin, you're so funny.
I actually don't think I got the take your throne bit until they were reflecting on it.
Oh,
At first I
yeah.
was a bit like, because every queen needs a throne. I was like, what? It meant that chair in the middle of the sofas.
Yeah.
It's not a throne, is it?
No, it's not. Just ask Victoria Beckham. So then Ica said...
You need to explain that, what?
Victoria Beckham, she got married, didn't she, on a throne?
Oh, did she?
Yeah, her and
That wasn't Katie Price.
No, Victoria Beckham did as well. Remember they used to have Buckingham Palace?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they sold it, didn't
There you go. Katie Price did as well. I think she copied her though.
No.
Then I've got Ica said, "I do love you" to Karen.
Oh yeah, when Karen was upset because Ica's been being mean.
Yeah.
I actually saw this bit before I went on my holiday. That happened ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my reaction to that was Ica's going to need a good edit this week because she was being a little bitch.
Was
to
she?
Karen. Yeah, she was.
Why?
Not just Karen, but also to Jackie, wasn't she?
Oh, fuck Jackie.
No, but Ica was being mean.
Whatever.
Sometimes she's mean.
Karen
said,
"Yeah, she said you're mean sometimes."
I'm still a person at the end of the day. I don't want to be part of the viciousness, apart from if it's aimed at Kevin.
Yeah, hold on.
If you don't like me, don't talk to me. Don't attack me. She needs to take a leaf out of her own book.
Yeah. And Ica said, "I have been mean to other people in this house," and Jackie
was
stood there
doing her hair.
And Jackie's like that's okay. And then Ica said, "Turn around and have your hair fall out some more," to Jackie.
To which she replied,
"What?
At least mine's natural."
Racist.
And then I went, "That's vicious and mean."
Yeah. But Jackie, there was something really annoying about the way Jackie talked, like the way she was just getting involved in that conversation that was actually nothing to do with her. Just butt out, Jackie. What are you, a Jackie sympathiser now?
Maybe.
What?
I think she's got a point. There is a point to be made there. At least she's standing up to Ica a little bit.
You know the only thing we care about is entertainment, not whether people are actually nice, decent human beings or not.
That produced entertainment though. That at least mine's natural. I thought at least she's having a go.
You shouldn't say that to a black person. That's extremely offensive. And as a ginger, also another hair minority.
Yeah, but Ica didn't go. Well, at least I'm not a ginger, so maybe
She
Ica's did that one.
You know when gingers go "Oh, we're the only person that you can legally still bully." You know, ginger people, they're like...
They're so hard done by.
Yeah, they're like, it should be made a hate crime to, like, bully gingers and stuff. It's like, gingers...
Only children bully gingers.
I know, gingers are nice. But gingers are like, oh, we're the only people that you can still slag off for our hair colour. It's like...
They're rare, though, aren't they? They're dying out. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, but I think just white people in general are dying out.
Good.
Thank God. It's true. Like in a few 1,000 years or 100 years, we'll all be mixed race.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Think about it.
No, there's always going to be those white supremacists that won't. Oh, but even some of them are a little bit black, aren't they? I've seen it. I've seen a clip, and it was like a white supremacist in America on some sort of. Actually, it was actually the Trisha Goddard show. You know Trisha, our Trisha.
Of course I do.
She does an American show now.
No, she used to do it years ago.
Well, I think she's still doing it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she's big in the US. I was wondering where she's gone.
She used to be a right arsehole to her.
I liked her.
She could be proper nasty sometimes.
Because I was thinking about her quite recently for some reason. I was like, why is she not on Loose Women by now? You'd think, like, because she's not doing a show, or even on, like, our Celebrity Big Brother. I'd like her in there.
Nah, she's too famous for that.
Anyway, she did a DNA test on this white supremacist and found out that he was like a bit African.
And what did he do?
He just wasn't having it.
He went and hung himself.
Well, let's hope so.
Where are we going with that? Oh yeah,
the white people are dying out.
Yeah.
And we're okay with that.
Yeah, but I do like ginger. But gingers, it's true. Gingers are like they're like an exotic species.
Because that gene is quite weak, so anything else overpowers it.
Yeah, it's done. It's over.
I got a bit of ginger though, but then I am mostly brown haired.
Got a bit of ginger where?
In the old beard and in the hair.
Guys always have it in their beard, but they're not proper gingers.
Well, my grandma's Irish, so
okay. Everyone's Irish, aren't they? Everyone's got Irish bloody ancestors.
Of course they have. Get around, don't they? POV pick now.
Yeah, I did put
the player pick for the POV.
Oh, God.
But they didn't do it this week. I think Big Brother told them stop that.
Stop that. I put Kevin is wearing Jackie's hoodie. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was like the thing they made.
Was that the overheard conversation?
They made like a focus on it. Like Jackie went, Kevin, I think you're wearing my hoodie, and then they had a laugh, like some really lame ass comedy show.
Trying to give Jackie a storyline.
Yeah, exactly. Now I've turned on her again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Ica picked Jackie in the veto picks, and then just threw a chip on the
and stomped on it.
Do you feel? Were you mad at Ica for that?
I thought it was a bit
You
much.
like Jackie now?
No, I just feel sorry for because like when you apply to Big Brother, you think I'm going to have a great experience of my lifetime, and she's got no friends. I'm not saying like that I like her, because I like Ica, but like I feel for her really. She's had a crap time in there, hasn't she?
But there must be a reason why everyone hates her. There must be, or maybe there's not. Maybe I'm victim blaming.
I don't know.
We'll never find out now. So Dre was hugging Ica because Ica picked Dre, or Dre got picked, and Dre hugged Ica and said, "Don't forget, I love you so much."
Yeah, and I've written Dre's gone soft on Ica again.
Yeah. So what happened? Did you feel like we were missing a massive piece of the jigsaw here? Because suddenly Dre was all I want
previously
Ica
on a mission
stay.
to get her to be nominated, and then
the previous episode. So what happened in between? This is where the character falls down a bit
in the edit.
Because you're watching it, you're like, what actually happened? And you have no idea. Surely we could get like 30 seconds of what changed Dre's mind, or otherwise you're like, these people are insane, like the way they just flip and flop, like
it's true, yeah.
Like Karen suddenly friends with Kevin and all this. It's like, how did that happen? I want to see the trajectory of how that works.
So Big Brother should sort of preempt what they're going to put in and at least give us a little bit, right? Is that what you're saying?
A little breadcrumb here and there.
Throw us a freaking bone here.
And Dre said it was because she felt for Ica when she went up on the block.
Yeah, it's that she did say that was the realisation moment. It's like when, what was it? Who did Ica realise she shouldn't have turned against? That's my vet.
Oh.
That's my boy. Was it Bruno?
I don't know.
Might have been.
But maybe it was because Ica had been going around like lauding it, and then when Dre saw her on the block, she's like, oh, Ica is actually a person with feelings, maybe.
Well, like me and Jackie. With Jackie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But then Dre was like, I want a newbie to win. So
Dre needs to keep her fight. Well, should have kept her fighting talk up, really, shouldn't she? For her kind of TV persona.
Fake ass.
Fake ass bitches. So, okay, hang on. Also, out of this jury thing.
What jury
Not
thing?
jury thing. Yeah, jury thing. POV thing. That person, there's people that could play. Hang on. I'm going to sneeze.
I thought you were yawning.
No, I was going to sneeze, but then it went away. That's embarrassing. It's going... It came back.
Oh no, I'm not pausing it. Carry on.
It came back, but then it went again. Right.
Do you want to pause it?
No. They got to win a drive with the jury member, didn't they?
Yeah. Hold on, you've not said what the veto even is.
I can't remember what it was.
It's the Toyota veto facts that they learned.
Yeah.
They'd had to remember the PAX facts
Oh my god!
all that time.
I just remembered what this POV is.
All
It's
that
awful.
time they had to remember those things.
About 4 weeks
That was
ago.
ages ago.
No,
I
it's about
thought
2 weeks ago.
I thought they'd just quietly dropped it because it was an
Crap.
embarrassment.
Yeah, no.
But no.
We did even say that, didn't you? You remembered
Yeah.
the week they didn't do it. I
Yeah.
think that was 2 weeks ago.
How the fuck did I remember that? So they had
I
to.
really don't know.
What they had to do was read off an auto cue, arrange signs in order that something was read out by the Pax brothers,
I would never be able to do that.
and then do a puzzle of the wheel of the toy. God, you get like bad when you finally win that car. You get bad flashbacks of that car in the house. You wouldn't ever want to see it again, would you? It'd be horrendous, a living nightmare.
You could sell it.
So they get to exactly. So they get to go for a ride with a jury member, which I thought was good because that makes people want to actually win it and not throw it. I think it's good when they put a little incentive in there to encourage people to actually win
and
it.
actually at this stage, like the chat with a jury member is way more valuable than like 250 quid at the brick, isn't it?
Unless you pick Cindy, yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised at that too.
Yeah.
You'd pick Neda, right?
Yeah. Or Bruno, anyone but Cindy, to be honest.
Bruno, he's only been there 5 minutes.
Yeah, good point.
Gonna be like, there's a wall that people have graffitied all over, and Neda doesn't stop drinking white wine. So.
Yeah. So they all did the task. Dre's auto cue reading. I thought Dre's auto cue reading was bad until we got to Dimitri's with
insert name.
I'm insert name.
That really stumped him for quite some time, and I was
hilarious.
like, "Fuck, he is fucked."
I
now.
loved it.
It was great.
Can you believe people are that stupid?
Insert name, like he just didn't know what it was. He didn't know what name he needed to insert there. That is, I can't quite understand it.
And then there was another bit where it said turn head, and he read that out as well.
Yes, turn head, and then he like 2 seconds later turned his head.
What a dolt.
I forgive him though.
Yeah. I screwed my friend John up because I tweeted about that and then I spoilerised the veto for him because he hadn't seen it yet. Sorry about that, John. Because I said that I was happy that
he'd fucked it up but still won.
Yeah.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
I know. Yeah, I know. And he did it well quick.
I think he did that puzzle really quick, didn't he? Which Dylan, I think, took forever on.
I put, a veto where Dimitri has to use his brain. He's fucked.
And I put, what the fuck is that waistcoat/vest jacket that Dimitri's was wearing? Did you notice it?
No.
I thought he'd been put in costume, but it's just something he chose to wear himself.
A waistcoat.
It's like a gilet, but like it looks like a denim jacket or / like canvas shirt with the sleeves cut off. Like that's something an old man would go fishing in.
That sounds disgusting.
It was disgusting.
I'm glad I didn't notice that.
Well, look, Dylan, at this point, Canada, I'm just a pretty face for you to look at. He's being sarcastic, right?
Yeah. And he said something about feeling the wind in his hair.
I tell you what, they all struggled with, and my favourite colour is the bit about the colour. They all said they all got that bit wrong.
Yeah, Jackie Footler. I thought Kevin
and Ica and Dre.
Kevin is actually quite good at reading out the auto cue, I think, because he's quite good at reading out the auto cue in the diary room as well, isn't he? Do you know what I'm saying?
Kevin.
Yeah.
And William is.
Yeah, Kevin's good at reading out the lines that Ted gives him, so he's used to it. That's what I'm thinking.
Also, they called it a teleprompter.
Oh, yeah, we don't call it that.
No.
Do you...
What?
Oh, yeah. They don't tell you all the people's times at the end, do they? They only tell you the best.
They just pick and choose.
I'd like to see all of the times.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
On BBUS, you see all of the times.
Ica was struggling with those signs.
Oh, yeah.
She said, the only sign I'm seeing right now is welcome to the jury house.
Yeah. She said, these signs have me flipping, dipping and tripping right now.
That was a auto cue line, for sure. That's a teleprompter.
Yeah. And then Ica said about the Pax brothers, Nick, I was too busy looking into your eyes. Oh, what about whatevs? Ica's never won one single challenge in that house.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But she's manipulative enough to make the results go her way.
And in the diary, she said, "I don't know why I suck so bad."
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
During Ica doing that thing, that
What?
task,
Yeah.
and a banner came up for new Big Brother Canada emojis. Did you spot that?
No.
And they were like the house guest photos.
Okay.
Like,
oh, really?
When they've like taken a picture of them, like, you know, emoting, like shrugging or like screwing their face up. Better than those crap other emojis they had, I thought.
Well, yes, a matter of opinion. Yeah, crap. So last place was Ica with 24 minutes and 34 seconds. And the winner with 11 minutes 55 seconds was Dimitri's. Insert win here. I should write this crappy links on Big Brother.
And he said that was his... Did he say his task to lose? That was another one, wasn't it?
Oh.
He said there was another like task to win line that he threw out there.
But he didn't look that happy that he'd won it, because Ica was still on the block, right?
Ica was still on the block. Oh yeah, because it was a POV. Yeah, maybe.
He didn't seem that happy.
Although she had to go at him later for being too happy about it.
I know. So this was when, Dre started plotting with Ica, going, "Oh, do you think we could get Dimitri's to use it on you?"
Hang on, I've written something about what Jackie was wearing.
Oh yeah.
I've written that she was dressed as a pregnant art teacher.
Why a pregnant art teacher?
I don't know, because she was in like some sort of dungaree dress which had a really kind of weird shape.
Oh my god.
It just looked weird.
Yeah, she's not.
And she had 3/4 length leggings on and these kind of like flat shoes, like, you know, really flat based shoes, like Vans or something, and a white t-shirt underneath the dungarees. Okay. It just had the vibe of a pregnant art teacher.
Okay. Maybe she's got something she's not telling us. She's always had an interest in art.
That's why she went into pizza making.
Then Dre was plotting with Ica to try and get Dimitri to use the veto.
Yeah.
But Ica was going, no.
Yeah, she had that really slow conversation.
Yeah.
Where Dimitri's was just there. It was right near them. And she was kind of doing a sort of sly kind of, do you think there's a possibility he might? But she couldn't quite say it.
Oh, do you think they were trying to make him over here or not?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I thought that would be silly to do it so close to him.
And then, so Ica said he has to pull himself off, and Dre said no, he has to pull himself off.
Yeah, I thought of that.
And then Dre said no, he has to be a gentleman. Gentleman,
same as Queen.
Oh, fuck off. What? Now we want sexism to be invoked and chivalry and all this crap. Fuck off. And then Ica said something like, "You've been saving bitches all season. What are you,
Captain Save-A-Ho?"
I didn't understand that, did you?
No, but I thought it was funny.
But Dre hasn't been who's Dre been saving? She's not saved anyone.
Hasn't she been doing damage control for Demica at some points?
She's been saying she has, but has she?
Actually, she actually hasn't, no. Ica's been trying to send her to work, but she's been doing the opposite.
So then Kevin was talking to the cameras again.
Dissecting his game.
He's got no friends, no real humans to talk to.
I find Kevin so dull. I don't write down anything he said, so what was he saying?
I tweeted this as well. Kevin talking to the cameras because he has no friends, saying it's the perfect scenario before going into his office, aka behind that gold curtain on the toilet.
Yeah, he did. He went behind that gold curtain for a poo.
That is like his office, isn't it? It's like
office.
It's like I'm just going in my office now.
Yeah.
He just sits on the toilet.
Yeah.
But it's not the perfect scenario, is it? When he put two people up and one of them's just taken themselves off. So he's talking shit. He's actually lying to himself. He's talking to himself and he's still lying. That's quite a feat, isn't it? It's not the perfect scenario for him to have to get more blood on his hands.
And nominate somebody else.
Yeah, he's talking shit.
You're right.
You're talking shit, Kevin, and probably doing his shit behind that curtain. Mind you, he did stay in the house on season 3 because he was behind that curtain at one point.
Nice conversation.
That's why he likes it still so much now.
Was it that actual toilet?
It was
the other one next to the showers. It was the other toilet.
No, I think it was the HOH toilet.
I don't think... Was there even a toilet there at that point? I remember Nikki going into that corner and like bashing a mirror that's been covered with a piece of cloth because it's like... Imagine, why would it be covered with a piece of cloth?
I don't know. What
just because that toilet's
about?
there. Where that toilet is, there's a mirror, and Big Brother's put like a piece of material over it because there's a toilet there now.
Okay.
So I don't think that was there before. But then Nikki was bashing that mirror, but there was cloth over it.
Of course, you've got to have your own toilet if you're the HOH.
Behind a gold curtain.
I don't think there was the gold curtain.
Oh, yeah.
But there's probably like a different coloured curtain.
I think it was in the main bathroom where he overheard it last time.
If anyone knows about the toilet situation in previous series in the HH room, please do let us know. bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
Please flag that as urgent. We got a lot of emails to get through, right?
Yeah, loads. So then, what have we got?
Well, Dimitri's is the bigger threat with 5 comp wins as well, as I've noted. So, like, that isn't the best scenario.
No, it's not at all. And also, both the people he put on the block ended up staying, so shut your face, Kevin. Kevin Martin.
Ica and Dimitri's were then in the bulk together. And Ica said to Dimitri's, "You're like my Superman." No.
Don't need no Superman.
It's better than your kryptonite, isn't it?
Good point. Nice.
And she went, "You're such a beast. I love it." She was like getting off on his comp abilities, wasn't she? It was a bit weird.
And then Dimitri said, "Don't worry, we'll figure something out." And indeed, they did. And Ica said, "I hope they put out Jackie," which they did.
There was a kitchen scene now, and it was overheard-ish conversation over it. Dre came down and went, "It smells good." And Karen went, "Well, we've cooked all day." And Kevin said, "It's Gary's recipe. Lemon kiwi."
Yeah, I've got that as well. Gary's lemon kiwi.
And then he takes a forkful. Lemon kiwi?
Yeah.
Like kiwi fruits?
Yeah, that's what I've got as well.
With chicken, wasn't it?
Ew.
That is mad. And then Dre went, "It's good?"
Yeah.
And Kevin went,
Gary, they're putting your lemon kiwi on blast. That's not good.
"What did you do, Kevin?" Kevin goes, "Not a good job. Guys, we might have to cook a pizza. It's so bad." And Karen was like, "No, it's fine. I'm so starving." And then,
conveniently,
this is Big Brother.
Conveniently,
the pantry is now open. That was when they got their pizza party from that Darer.
Darent. Dylan literally picked up a burger and started shoving it in his trap straight away. Don't even take it through, just started shoveling it in his trap.
Were they McDonald's burgers or just generic burgers?
I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, but you can usually recognise a Big Mac, can't you, when they put
it
in
you
BBUK?
Can. I don't think it was.
I don't think
it was then.
We've got something better in Canada, haven't
they?
Wendy's or
undoubtedly. And then there was talk about BB's lit party. And then it cut to Kevin with his trousers rolled up in the hot tub. I was like, okay. And look that lit.
Trousers rolled up?
Yeah, like dangling his legs in like an old man at the beach.
Dipping his toes in.
Yeah. There was some more twerking. Stop with the twerking now already. It's over.
Was it Dre?
Yeah, well, I would have thought so. And Ica said everyone's getting wavy sipping juice. Do you know about
purple
this
drink?
Do you know about this getting wavy thing?
Getting wavy?
Yeah.
I mean, like bending the lines between sexualities, kissing all the boys and the girls, the girly boys.
No.
Are getting wavy, like losing their focus.
Yes, like getting tipsy. I didn't know about that though till this week. Another thing we don't know.
From the School of Shade.
Add it to the list.
From Ike's stock phrases.
I don't know if it was a purple drink or not. I'm not sure. Juice.
No, they were on like beer and red wine, weren't they? And I put that Dylan is the worst kind of drunk, aka a perv.
Yeah,
and he wants everyone to kiss him.
Yeah.
I used to be a bit like that when I was young. Like, I used to get drunk and like rub myself up against everything.
Oh my god!
I know, it's gross. And the girls are like, "What are you doing?" Like, "Oh, actually, I don't know."
Fun facts about Gaz there. And then Kevin and William were snogging in the hot tub. Everyone went bisexual, I think. Everyone was kissing. Boys, girls.
Hang on. Didn't Dylan kiss another boy? Who was that? Dimitri?
Was it? Oh, yeah.
Was it? Because I remember William like spotting them and being like, "Ooh."
Yeah, and then Dylan was running after Karen trying to kiss her.
Oh, and she was like, "You can kiss my ass."
Yeah. But then she kissed him on the cheek. Or he kissed her.
Oh, she said, "The only person that I kiss is my husband."
Yeah.
Bruce, 62.
Yeah. And he was like, "What about your kids?" It's like, Dylan, stop trying to get off with Karen. She don't want to.
Weirdo. Gross. Restraining order for Dylan.
He did say she was his new Emily, though.
But she wanted to be kished.
Well, after a few weeks being ground down, she did.
What about the girlfriend?
Yeah. What
about your niece?
So then they got to sing the Canadian national anthem,
No, Ica was singing it by herself, to herself in the bathroom.
Royalty free.
And then we got Ica's X Factor life story / sob story.
Yeah.
She's really thankful for her citizenship, which she only got it recently, apparently. That's weird. Ica's like a 30-year-old woman. Been there for ages, surely. Since she was 11, didn't she say? Her mum left Jamaica when she was 3, and her grandma raised her until she was 11, and she's very thankful for the opportunities that were given to her in Canada. Did you think that Canada was trying to rub it in that they're much better than bigoted America?
Could be, but they are, so don't blame them.
And she said, my kids can be anything in this country. Immigrants, they come here and they thrive.
Magical.
It was
wasn't
nice.
It?
It was touching. I liked it.
Did she read that off a cue card, or did she actually say that?
I think she actually said it. I believed it.
She said, I'm proud we let me into the country. Yeah, it was good, but it did feel a bit shoehorned in.
Well, I did say that Ica needed a good edit this week because I think she's been acting like a bit of a bitch, and I think that was a good edit she needed.
Ica acting like a bitch is the whole point of Ica. Miss Petty Wong.
Yeah, but sometimes it's entertaining. Sometimes I feel like
I don't really feel
generally
like that.
It's entertaining though.
I don't feel like that. Sometimes
when she was like intimidating William that time, he was trying to eat a muffin in the HOH room. She was looming over.
That was good though.
Going for the wrath of Ica. I was like, "Oh, pipe down, Ica."
Yeah, she
cut him some slack.
But it was still good. Then what happened? Dre asked Dimitris to use the VO on Ica. Vico. Too many Ks.
And she had a valid argument that Dylan would support Dimitris above Ica, which I think is actually true, because Dylan does seem to kind of kiss Dimitri's ass a little bit lately, doesn't he?
They do seem quite close again now, since they've been kissing. Dre said, Ica doesn't have the votes to stay. People are now saying she's a bitch. That's
what she said.
Yeah. They used to think she was a lovely person. Hot
lovely girl. She's a little bitch.
And then Karen, I noticed, has begun using Kevin's
middle name.
Kevin Robert Martin. I love it. I love just how hateful that sounds if you put the middle name in.
She said lines of communication are open. She become fucking the Odyssey. Iris.
But you know how serial killers, they've always got like that middle name? So that's what she's going for, I think. All the serial killers. Yeah. To make him sound more like a serial killer, I think.
Is that the American ones?
Yeah, a lot of serial killers are like 3 names.
Who's that Kool-Aid person?
Don't put me on the spot.
I thought you knew it.
I do know, but I can't think. It's the Jonestown Massacre.
That's
something
it.
Jones, probably. Anyway. God. Don't test me on geography next. Especially not Canadian
that's not
geography.
my strong point. We know that.
So then Karen said, it's me or Jackie, flip-flop Floaterville. And Kevin said, but you have to take me off the blacklist. Oh yeah, then she said lines of communication are extended. And then Karen was pretending she's playing dumb. Oh yeah, she's like, Kevin was kind of going to like, oh, you know, you wouldn't have lasted that long in here if people knew what you were really like implying
she's like, oh, don't tell them.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
implying she's really shrewd. Like, okay. Then Ica and Dimitri started having a row about him not using the veto on her, right?
When she said, I feel like you don't care.
Yeah.
And was blaming him for being happy that he won the POV. And she was saying there wasn't even a discussion about whether he would use it on her.
But they have discussed it, haven't they?
And I would have discussed it, she said. Well, they are discussing it then, aren't they?
Yeah, that's true. And she went, am I here for us and you're here for yourself? And she said, if I'd won the veto, would you have wanted me to take you down? And Dimitri said,
no, like, never, not at all. And I believe it, don't you?
He said, no, I would have killed you.
Yeah, if she'd done it. Anything more on that?
Sorry, in the diary room, she said, he should use the veto on me. You should always protect your queen.
She don't believe that, does she?
This queen bullshit.
That's storyline, surely. She don't believe that for a second.
Yeah.
Especially after she was trying to blow up her own game for him.
I know, that's why it doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
It's all over the place. It's like, You know, like in a soap opera, I always say this, but when someone just starts acting completely out of character, I feel like it's like that in Big Brother Canada all the time. You know, when someone just starts acting like, and you're like, hold on, that's not what that character would do. I feel like that happens
being controlled from...
You what?
They're being controlled from the gallery.
Yeah, it's like something's not... I don't know, something doesn't add up. But you know what? I'll listen to all the podcasts that I haven't listened to from a week ago and it will all make sense.
Okay. Because they've watched the live feed, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
So when Dimitri did use it on himself...
Yeah, he did.
And Jackie went up as a replacement.
Mm-hmm. And Ica said, I got to go to work because rent is due on Thursday.
Yeah.
Season 2, I shredded letters. This year, I'm going to be shredding hopes and dreams.
Jackie, you're going home.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did notice also during the POV ceremony when Dimitri closed the box and went, "This POV ceremony is complete." He there's a moment where he kind of looked around
as if it wasn't.
Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah. Like, we can't have a twist every week, Dimitri. Relax.
It's like when Karen was going on about there being another eviction the other day, and everyone was like, "Karen, calm down."
Yeah,
she's like, "It's over."
Oh, and you know, this is talking of things we learned the week after. You know, we were saying Karen will blatantly know that William used the veto on Kevin because she's seen him coming out. She didn't twig because I was listening to podcasts about it, and they were saying surely Karen twigged that William came out of that. She was just blaming everyone. She was just blaming Kevin for using it on himself. And she never put 2 and 2 together and worked out that she saw William coming out of that hatch.
I thought Karen had more about her than that.
I know. I thought she was a shrewd player, but apparently not.
As a mother who has such a read on all the game and the house and the housemates.
Karen, 53. Right, now we're on to the triple eviction.
So while you were away, or we were away, Towie bought a mouse in. And actually, we didn't have a freak out, did we?
No, but you picked it up and looked at it really closely. It's disgusting.
I became a man by dealing with my first mouse, which was already dead, and put it in the bin. But before I could get to it, Towie started to chew it up, didn't he?
I was crying. It's disgusting. But people are going to think we're just making this up for ratings.
It's fake news.
And it didn't happen on the podcast, so it's like Pixar, it didn't happen. So.
No, but the thing was, you said earlier, where's Towie? He's got to be out hunting, and then we needed a bit of excitement, so you said he needs to bring a mouse in. 5 minutes later, he brought a mouse in. You're like Ica.
Thanks for that, Towie. Keep doing it.
No, he's fucked off out again.
Hello, is that cat's protection? I've got this cat. I've got this cat for you.
Never mind cat's protection. What about the mice?
Yeah, good point. Squeak. So now we're on to the triple eviction. Now, I watched this in the company of 2 other young gay men. My friends.
How dare you?
Not Lee and Kush, as you think they're called, but John and Whoosh. It was really fun, actually, because it was Whoosh's first triple eviction. He was like, "It's my first triple eviction." He was like, "I'm so excited." Me and John are like, "Oh, we've seen loads of triple even though there's only been one." He's like, "What's going to happen?" He didn't know the format or anything. I couldn't really remember the format.
It's just mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a scramble.
Yeah, he was just like, "What's going to happen?" He's like, I'm so excited. He was just like, it was just really fun.
The truth is, they put some lame POV in there that they've got to get done really quick.
Yeah.
Some lame HOH, lame POV. But
Gaz,
anyway,
why are you bringing down the excitement?
Sorry. What I will say is, what you just said, there's been another triple eviction, which was in Kevin's series, which is series 3.
Yeah.
So why did the intro guy call it a historic triple eviction?
Yeah, good point. I did put that. I've put, is it though?
Is it? Yeah, is it? I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
Neda's eviction was historic.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now, I'll tell you something that's historic.
Arissa's
Arissa
dress.
was wearing a very, very nice dress. Do you agree?
I liked the dress, yeah. I did like the dress.
What are you saying?
I didn't like the gladiator sandals.
Oh, I didn't notice those. I'm not really a fan of footwear in general. The dress looked really nice. I like the
She's mad on a
tunics.
peep toe, that Arissa
Oh,
Cox.
it's probably not her. It's probably Ted making her
I don't
wear
like
it.
peep toe.
I don't like anything with toes out. Toes are disgusting and should be hidden from public view. Even when people wear sandals in the summer, it's just revolting. If I went out with someone with a foot fetish, oh my god.
What about slides and socks? prefer that, wouldn't you?
Do you mean flip-flops and socks?
No, these slides.
They're not even called slides. They're called sliders.
Oh.
Granddad.
Mine are slides. Adidas slides.
I've got some new metallic nail varnish, and I think it would look nice with Marissa's dress. So we're giving that a chic.
Yeah, it was gold, wasn't it? She knew it was gold.
It was very, very nice. Then we had... Dimitri said, if there's one person who can wiggle their way out of a mess, it's Ica. True. Jackie said she's been on the block so much she's going to put some curtains up.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bother.
The brick will do it for you, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
I'll get you a lovely dresser too. Ica said, I'm not walking out of here without a fight. And you heard the crowd cheer?
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
They can't hear that though, can they?
No, because that was just the highlights, wasn't it, that they were showing?
Can I just say, have you ever noticed the diary room code?
What?
I think there's a code in the diary room.
No, access denied.
I think, I might have cracked something here. It might be absolutely nothing. But, you know that diary room has, kind of circular design behind the housemate on the wall? It's like some spacey thing.
No.
It's in circles, goes from, green to blue.
Right.
The outer edge has got, letters and numbers.
I'm just picturing, the BBUK diary at the moment. Yeah.
Which one?
Just all of them, where you press the button and go in.
But they have got a button outside there, haven't they? And
Okay.
that white thing, because Ica pressed it when she went to nominate and didn't realise she didn't have to. But it says, me, me, me.
What?
It says, me, me, me. I'm sure it's M-E. And there's, a few numbers, 02 and 34. I wonder if they mean something.
What is Gaz talking about, listeners? I do not know.
Look out for it, listeners.
Okay.
It's like at the outer rim of the circular design on the diary room wall, and it's letters and numbers. And I'm wondering, is it going to mean something one day?
Code. What, that fucking countdown thing meant absolutely nothing that they did last time? Yeah, whatever. Of course not.
When the high roller thing
yeah,
went
nothing
off.
happened. Oh, that reminds me. Another thing about Gary's interview.
Yeah.
Someone asked him a question, would you like to play BBUS? And he said, no, the Big Brother I would like to play is BBUK.
Yeah! Oh my god, that would be so good.
He said, I watch BBUK and BBUS.
Does he?
Yeah.
Wow.
How can we get Gary on BBUK?
I'm never going to put him on BBUK.
Oh, it'd be so good. You say that, they put Frankie fucking Grande on. I know he's...
Yeah, but that's celebrity.
Yeah, but still, the fact that they did
just
that...
wanted him to spill
and
stuff
they
about...
put Nikki on Canada. Anything is possible now, I think.
Don't you think we're a bit arrogant, though? We're not going to put a normal Big Brother person into ours. I just don't think we will. I'd like us to.
Because look at how it worked with Big Brother Canada 3, or 4, what was it, 4? Look how it worked really, really well. So why not do it if you've seen it's proven that it works? Put Gary Glitter in.
Yeah, but they think that Towie people works. That's why they keep putting them dicks in, don't they?
Yeah, imagine Gary having to fraternise with the Geordie Shorers. Embarrassing,
do you think he'd be in
it?
celebrity or regular Big Brother, though?
Well, what's the difference these days? You've got Marco Pierre White Jr. who's fucking... I don't know what is a celebrity anymore. Someone off Instagram.
Instagram.
It's such a grandma.
What are you famous for? I've got a lot of followers on Instagram. Rank these housemates from most to least famous.
I was looking at something earlier on the internet that was called Instagram, and it wasn't to do with photos.
What is that?
Just some drug dealer.
I
was just looking at it. I wasn't buying. Just looking. I thought that was quite a good name for a drug dealer, though, isn't it? Instagram.
That is good.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Is that genuinely a website you can buy it?
I was just looking on the Reddit about it.
Oh.
You know, Reddit have these sub forums and stuff.
Okay.
Just having a look, you know. No harm, no foul, officer. So anyway, Ica said people are flip-flopping all over. We need Will's vote. And then Kevin and William were talking and saying it might be better to keep Ica. What? I thought that was all flim-flam. I didn't think that was actually true. And I thought, isn't it a bit late to be keeping a big target like Ica in the house? Why did Ica stay over Jackie?
Hang on, how did Ica stay? Can you remind me?
I don't know.
They voted Jackie out.
Why? How? Why?
It was only 3 votes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That were needed.
All right, let's work it out.
We'll come to that because I have got who voted for what, where, but I can't remember what it was.
All right, let's work it out in a minute then. So Kevin said, "Do you know where my friends are?"
They're in the jury house.
then
Jackie was in Dre's ear.
Yeah, she was campaigning to Dre in the back garden, and Dre seemed to be like wavering. But Jackie, this is a bit of a poor line of campaigning here. Jackie said, the chances of me winning at HOH over Ica are much higher. I'd be thinking, why the fuck would I want to keep you in the house then?
Yeah, but she was arguing that she'd protect her when she wins, but like...
It's too late.
Clutching at straws,
yeah,
isn't she?
it's too late for that stuff now.
But also, and what Jackie's won that POV where she had to save herself.
Oh, when that was the whole Nedda fallout,
yeah. Apart from that, she's not won anything, has she? She's
No.
not been HOH. Imagine if Jackie was HOH.
Oh my
How
God,
weird would that
what
be?
would happen?
Who wants to see my HOH? Everyone would be like, fuck off.
Yeah. Like, oh, here's another picture of the dog with the Jordan nose and the blonde sisters.
I would like that dog with the drawn nose to come in the house.
Actually, that would have been interesting to see a Jackie HOH week, just to see
who would suck up to her. Yeah, that would have been interesting.
I think that would have been interesting.
We'll never get that now, will we?
Never mind.
Can live without it.
So then Ica was campaigning to William. Campaigning, I use those words loosely.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh, hold up.
Hold up. Jackie did try to kind of plant some ideas into Dre's head about how she had to play the game. Mm-hmm. She said every amazing Big Brother player has come across a situation that you're in. Mm-hmm. Everyone has made the decision to go further in the game instead of how they made the other person feel.
What?
Basically, it's like your time to have a go at Ica, is what she's saying.
Okay.
Kind of like, this is your time to take this, and all these legendary players have to do that at some point.
Okay.
Like, take your place in the circle of life.
with the alumni, with the legends, where these legends have played previously. Someone actually said that on, I think it was BBUS once, about the legends that stood before us or something. It's like, oh my God, relax.
I would think that if I was in our Big Brother house, I'd be like...
Would you actually say it though?
Maybe like Jade Goody's walked through those doors.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing. Hang on, I have been in there. I've been in the house where she's been. That's weird. Anyway.
Fucking hell. Right. So then Ica said to William, you have to keep me.
William was playing hard to get with his vote, wasn't he?
He was being a bit sassy with her, I thought.
Good. It's about time.
But here's something interesting.
Yeah? What?
People hate William.
What?
People hate... My friend John and Whoosh hate William. They're like, oh, William, he's gross, he's pointless, like he's ugly. And I noticed on your reality recaps as well, that gay guy on that...
You mean the gay guys have got the knives out?
That's
for
what
William.
I'm saying, was hating William too.
What's wrong with them? Where's the solidarity for the gay guys?
I know, and I thought, hold on, we don't hate William. And also I think it's that Eric guy in your reality recaps, he said, in real life, a guy like William would never get a guy like Kevin. What does that mean?
That's just outright bitchy, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, that's
completely unnecessary.
That's what he said though, and I thought, why not?
A jealous bitch.
And I thought William's...
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric. You know...
Don't hate on other podcasts. Those views are not sanctioned by BB on Blast.
If they're going to hate on William, I'm going to hate on them.
No, I do agree with you, but Gary on it was nice. And I'm warming to that guy a bit more now. I hate it when he goes, please leave a 5-star review. It's like, leave whatever star review you like. I'm not telling you how many stars to leave.
It's like when you get out Uber and the guy goes, I'm going to give you 5 stars.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, right, I'll do it. Back for you.
Does that happen?
Yeah, it happens to me.
I don't like being told what star review to leave. I'll just leave no review.
Should we really be judged by our star ratings?
It's just like,
if we got stars, how many would we have?
I've got 5-star reviews on iTunes. That was from my old podcast, though, you know.
Oh yeah, when it was better.
When it was funny. No, some people prefer this incarnation.
Yeah.
You're true gamers.
Some people that present Big Brother Canada like it as well. So just saying.
But yeah, basically, people hate William. I didn't know this.
I don't get that.
No, I like William. I like his hair.
Hang on.
I like his French accent.
There's nothing. What has William done that you can hate him for?
But John and Whoosh were really like, oh, William, disgusting.
Why?
I don't know. They didn't like
Kush.
They didn't like Dre either much.
So they don't like French people.
No.
That's what it is. Xenophobic twats.
One's Asian. Actually, they're both Asian.
Oh, yeah.
One's Asian Indian.
They can still be racist.
That's very, very true. Good point.
Just because you're in a minority, don't mean...
But it made me realise, like, because I know...
Because we don't get those views, because we like him.
And on Happy Hour, whatever the fuck it's called, with Jordan Parham, soon to be rest in peace, they don't like William either. So we're the only people who like William.
In the whole world.
Yeah.
Well, I am sad to see William go.
I was really sad. So, so
he's cute.
I like William. He's like ratty looking, but I quite like that.
Yeah, but we got over that quite quickly, didn't we?
Yeah. So then Ica was jumping on the diary chair going, William,
oh yeah, she was.
Give me your vote.
That was a bit ratchet, wasn't it?
It's like Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah, jumping on that sofa when he was in love with Katie Holmes.
I don't know that.
What is ratchet?
I think it means like a bit like trailer trashy.
That sounds racist.
Maybe I'm not allowed to say that as a white boy. I'm not sure.
No, there's a Block Party song called Ratchet. It's good. You don't know about Tom Cruise jumping on that sofa?
No, what TV show was that on?
Oprah, when he was in love with Katie Holmes and jumped on the sofa because he loved her so much. That's
oh
quite a
God.
pop cultural reference, big thing, famous thing that happened.
Is that before we turned to Kabbalah, or is it? No, Scientology.
No,
doesn't he do Scientology?
Yeah, he's been on that for quite a while, I think. That made-up religion, just like all religions. Sorry about that.
We talk a lot of shit about religion on this podcast.
Say what? It's my podcast. Talk about what we want, unless it's racism.
My podcast. See, listen to that.
Look.
Stamping the ownership on it.
Look, who's paying?
You're a guest here.
Who's paying the £1 a month for podcast garden hosting? Eh?
Who's paying the Ubers £10 a week home?
We're divorcing on the podcast. We're breaking up.
Creative differences.
Right, what's going on? Come on, get it back on track.
Oh,
then if you're so fucking good at podcasting.
Right, we had the HOH compact telephone play. Oh yeah.
Hold on, what are you talking about?
It's when Karen had Brew on the phone.
Brew. Oh yeah.
With her makeup.
That was it. Yeah.
Her makeup compact.
Yeah.
So basically, what they were doing was handing around this like fold-up makeup thing, and it looked like one of those old flip phones, and pretending they were on the phone. And then Bruno had Karen on the phone, and then she asked him who
they didn't really have him on the phone.
Who to vote out, and then Dylan went, "What did he say? Like it was real."
And Karen went, "You know what he would say."
No, but Dylan was literally like, "Come on, don't leave me hanging, Karen. What did he say?"
What do you think imaginary Brew said on the phone? Get Ica out. Must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he would have said that.
I bet we're debating it like it's real now. And Kevin said, there's a lot of losers in this house. Can't get rid of them. No. The losers are in the jury house, surely. I noticed at this point Demetrius was wearing a camo shirt. Did you notice that?
Yes, and I've actually written somewhere like, where is he getting these clothes from? But I think it's because
are we eking or is it Giacomo?
Is that a brand?
Yes, you know Callum like taking it on board on BBUK.
Yeah.
Who used to go on the eco bike all the time. It's like
eco bike.
It's like stuff that he used to wear like that.
Oh really? Like a catalogue?
Yeah. That's what Giacomo is. I think that's where Dimitri's shopping.
It was alright, but I just thought maybe we're not seeing his clothes because he's always wearing that Under Armour t-shirt.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So he's not wearing his actual clothes like that eek vest. Gilet thing that he was wearing.
Gilet? Get you gone posh.
Next we had Nedda and Cindy on holiday in the jury house.
I thought Nedda said, we spend our days sleeping in the nude.
No.
I was like, what?
That's a show I'd like to see.
But it was actually
sleeping till noon. Binge watching scary movies. Now, did you notice what that scary movie was?
No,
it was actually footage of Nedda chopping up a log.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like an axe in the air, and they went, ah! And it clearly wasn't a scary movie.
That's funny.
They're not going to pay the royalties of some movie, are they?
And playing tennis.
And playing tennis, yeah.
And drinking
copious
gallons of wine.
Of Deception Grove.
Notice Nedda wasn't drinking no wine because they had
podcast
complaints about it. Complaints last week. My friend John said that this is actually a reasonable point. He said, notice how in the jury now they're trying to make Neda out to be like the reasonable person. Like she's like, oh Cindy, don't worry about it, and she's
Cindy's
all just
going mad,
and Neda's all like chilled out, and they're trying to like reverse edit Neda, don't you think?
She's been told to be...
No, I think the producers feel a bit bad probably about the way they treated her, even though she was being a cunt.
She unearthed her own character.
Yeah,
didn't
she did, but I think they've thought, well, it's maybe gone a bit too far.
Was it rotten on the inside? Was that it?
What was that?
Rotten on the inside? Is that what Ica said about her?
Oh, yeah.
Was it rotten? I can't remember.
I can't remember. But I think now they should be like, oh, Neda, she's all right, really. Don't you think that's what they're trying to do? I do totally agree with that.
Yeah, and it does come across that way. And Cindy was the one that was like,
yeah.
Like when Bruno walks in here,
why was Cindy so angry?
Why was she?
I
was going to ask you this.
I don't know.
She said, if Bruno walks into the jury house, I don't think I even want to talk to him. But then when they do walk in, they don't really do it, do they? It's just like rolled over.
It was like, oh, hold on. First,
she said he didn't give me that sympathy vote. Is what she said. What sympathy vote?
Cindy is not in touch with nature. Anyway.
Oh yeah, she don't like nature, does she?
I don't know about when Cindy got evicted, I guess. Oh, because Kevin gave her a vote and Bruno didn't give her one.
And she's just mad about that.
But then she seemed angry about the whole Neda thing. Like, you didn't try and talk me out of it. Like,
that was bullshit as well.
You fucking did it.
And he did try and talk her out of it.
Oh, yeah,
he went
did.
upstairs to have a word with her.
Yeah,
she was like,
point.
no, you didn't say that.
No.
He actually pretty much did.
When Bruno came in, he said, Daddy's home.
Oh, Daddy's back. Like that fucking... What's that guy?
Jacob, what's his name?
American guy.
Isaac,
yeah.
Stout.
Whose boyfriend was that again?
Noreen.
Noreen's boyfriend.
Oh, how can I remember this stuff? There's so many important things in my life I've forgotten. Yeah, then Cindy was like kind of getting up in Bruno's face, wasn't she?
Was she?
You know Bruno's got a temper. You shouldn't approach him like that. Yeah, she was like...
I don't think she went for it like she should have done, given what she'd said. She talked a big game.
I've put fake Cindy and Bruno beef because we didn't get good enough Cindy and Neda beef last week.
Also, they put the dramatic music music over the jury house.
Did they?
They normally do that.
No.
Like the whole ding 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 ding. I can't do it now. But did you notice that Neda was still trying to control Cindy when she was saying that she would make up with Bruno, and she actually made her like nod her head, physically took her head in her hands and made her nod so she'd make up with Bruno.
If someone did that to me, I'd be pissed off. And then Bruno said to Cindy, "It's not my fault Ica played you." And then they were toasting marshmallows over the fire.
Someone burnt theirs, didn't they?
Yeah, Neda said, just like our games, it's burning.
So now we got to see Dimitri's drive with a jury member, which was... Why have I written Pac-Man music? I think the decision-making was over some sort of underneath some Pac-Man music.
Okay.
He walked out of like the studio fire escape into a public car park.
What do you think about this outside contact, Gaz? I know you've got strong feelings on this.
Well, I thought, like, clearly nobody gives two shits about Big Brother Canada if you can just pop Dimitri out the fire door into a public car park. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like he was coming out of prison, wasn't it? He should have had his bag of clothes with him.
And then Cindy's like, "Hey, Dimitri, want to go for a ride?"
Yeah.
Coincidentally, he did.
Why did he pick Cindy, though?
You tell me.
I don't know. I do not know.
Like I said, I wouldn't pick Bruno. He's been in there 5 minutes.
I think
Neda has been in there the longest.
I think it was to lock down her jury vote. I think she was the one that he thought was least likely to give him a jury vote, right?
Does he think Neda's going to vote for him?
I don't know. That's the only thing that I could think of. Imagine if you're a Big Brother Canada fan and you just saw Dimitri and Cindy driving past
I know.
in the Toyota.
I thought, didn't you expect that like they were going to get chauffeured though? You would have thought somebody else could have, like, is that safe? Is that legal to talk game and drive? And
also, Dimitri's not even walked further than the wall in 2 months, and now he's driving. Is that safe? To be driving?
You've got to do some sort of, like, awareness test before they get back on the road.
Yeah, back on the road. No, but that would be weird.
Theory test.
That would be weird. It would be like sensation overload to even be outside the house.
Yeah, do you remember the days when, like, they'd see another person, they'd be like, oh my God, another human. that's true. You'd be like, oh shit, like.
Yeah.
In fact, I've even heard people talk about, maybe even Canadian housemates, like when you come out, like how much you appreciate like trees and roads and normal
out
shit.
Driving.
That is dangerous.
In the Toyota.
Cindy's, I hope that Toyota 86 got good airbags.
Don't say the name of that fucking car on a podcast.
Sorry, that generic red sports car. Insert colour name here.
Did you know on BBUS once they sent someone out to the MTV Music Awards to go watch it?
Did they have a bag over their head?
No.
That is terrible.
I know. And she ended up winning the show.
But that's not publicly influenced at all.
No. But that's quite a mad thing to do, isn't it? Send someone
mad.
to that.
And also, presumably it's broadcast on CBS. That's what they did it.
It might have been, yeah.
Mind you, MTV. There's MTV in it. Must be part of the same family.
Oh, and actually, when Frankie Grande was in there, they sent them out to watch Ariana Grande.
No.
gig. Yeah. A couple of them and Frankie Grande went to watch Ariana Grande play.
You know what? I bet Cameron Stout is reeling. He had to go all the way to Africa with a bag on his head.
It is mad, isn't it?
Dimitri just gets to walk out in the open.
It is mad if you think about it.
You would think, like, in our Big Brother, maybe not so much now, but people used to hang around outside the house trying to influence what was going on, trying to get messages over. Chucking tennis balls.
Or send a plane over.
Exactly, sending a plane with a banner.
They do that on BBUS too.
Dimitri can just pop out there and nobody gives a fuck.
No.
Also, that was supposed to be a 5-minute drive. That went on for ages.
So Cindy told Dimitri that the jury just see him as Ica's lapdog.
Yeah.
I don't
He
agree
wasn't
with
happy
that.
about that.
I'm not happy about it. It's bullshit. He's done such a lot in that house. I think people underestimate his game.
Well, I know, because he's also the comp winner. Although Ica may have the control of the social game, she wouldn't be able to have it without his wins.
She would be gone without him, and he would be gone without her.
Yeah, they definitely do need one another.
And then that's what I said earlier. Cindy was angling for Dimitri to cut Ica at the end, I thought. Because she's like, you need to do something that sets you apart from Ica, basically.
This is where I've written Dimitri's camo shirt.
Oh, yeah.
And I put biceps popping. So there you go. That's the notes I make.
Bye, Cindy. So then we had Jackie versus Ica speeches. Jackie said, "My fellow peasants, take out the Queen." Ica said, "When you take a shot at the baddest bitch in this house, you better make sure you hit. Because when I hit, I never miss my target." And then pointed at Dre.
And Dre was like, "Why me?"
What happened? That was totally out of the blue, wasn't it?
Well, clearly Dre didn't know what was going on either. That was out of the blue.
Yeah, something's happened that we don't know about.
Another thing, the Dre and Ica relationship is like up and down like a yo-yo.
But when Ica pointed at Jay, I said to John and Woosh, "Oh, she's
gone."
No, I said she's faking it. I thought that they were kind of actressing.
Yeah.
But they were like, no, that's real. And then it became clear that it was real. I was 100% sure Ica was going.
Me too.
I still don't know how Ica stayed.
I even thought I'd been spoilerised, actually.
Did you?
I'd seen something, and I'm sure someone was saying, like, oh, I think we should have Ica, like, come back or something. Maybe it was someone saying, like, every series or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe John Pardy or someone like that. And I just thought, oh, fuck, I've been spoilerised. And I kind of had to, you know when you've been spoilerised, but you're in denial about it? You're like, well,
sometimes you're right.
Might have been something else.
Sometimes you're right.
Well, yeah, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I thought she was gone, and she went. So I was watching this thinking, oh, Ica's going to go.
Yeah. Well, I 100% thought she was going to go.
So then we had the votes.
Yeah, so
now we can work out what the fuck
the only person who voted to fit Ica was Dre.
Dre? So something's gone wrong there.
Something happened. I want to say that'll be on tonight's episode. That
in the
we're
highlight,
behind.
like the previously
before
bit.
Yeah, it'll be in the black and white bit.
I hope so.
I'm excited to see that. And then, of course, by the time we're recording this, the veto for next week has already been played. But never mind.
Oh well, at least being loud will listen to it.
Yeah. It don't matter, does it? It's good to be in the past and you don't get spoilerised.
Yeah, I've written that when Dylan cast his vote for Jackie, the audience went nuts over that.
Yeah, Dimitri, Karen, Dylan and William all voted to evict Jackie.
Yeah.
How did Ica get all them votes?
Well, Dimitri's wasn't going to vote for Ica, obviously.
No.
Karen
was having a beef with Ica earlier in the week. But
over her being mean, but she
Karen
hates
hates Jackie too.
She does hate Jackie. Dre voting for Ica is fucking weird, but I did put in brackets that she seemed sad. Did you think that?
She did, yeah.
Like, regretfully, whatever.
Wouldn't you seem sad if Ica was after you? I would.
Yeah, I suppose when Ica's been like that, you've got no choice to vote her out, right? William was betrayed. I feel so betrayed, Jackie. Weeks back, so I suppose that's why William's voting Jackie out. And as for Dylan, I don't know.
And then when Jackie got evicted, the crowd went wild.
Yeah, and Jackie only hugged Dre and William, nobody else.
The kiss of death for Dre and William there.
That old witch.
So she went up the stairs.
Do me one favour, just give me 1 week Ica free in the jury house and then get that bitch out.
Just give her 2 weeks Ica free and then Ica can win and Jackie can go back to fucking obscurity.
Well, she's very fiery, just like her hair. She's not, is she?
I put Jackie definitely a contender for one of the worst housemates of all time.
International.
Total dud.
Yeah.
Nothing she did was interesting in there. Not one thing. Apart from win that veto when then Neda went home. That was it. And that was inconsequential of her own personality.
It is interesting how, I mean, obviously you fight harder when you're on the block like that. But like, for example, Kevin winning that. Hang on, we didn't even talk about that. Oh, it's coming up. That POV that Kevin won.
It's that.
But like when someone wins in that moment and it's so intense, like where do they get that? It gives them that drive to win. Like you wouldn't have thought Jackie could have won something like that.
Like an adrenaline rush, isn't it?
Yeah. Marissa's interview.
Oh yeah, so Jackie looked quite upset. I thought, didn't she? She looked upset about Ica. And then the crowd, Arissa's like, "Oh, the crowd are supporting you," and like 2 people cheered for Jackie.
And then Arissa did say to Jackie, a first question.
Yeah.
So you and Ica are BFFs. That made me laugh. And then Jackie said to Michael, "We'll go to the finals." No shit, they will. I hope they do.
And Jackie said she wanted Dre to win.
Oh, yeah, but Arissa said, who will win? I think I know the answer, because she just said she thought Jackie, Demika would go to the finals.
Oh, yeah.
And then she went, Dre, and Arissa was like, oh. Like, really confused, like, oh, Dre, okay.
So then it was the goodbye messages. And Ica said that thing about building the army. But did you notice what Dimitri said?
Dimitri said, like, we didn't see eye to eye, but you've, what? You've been fighting, what?
You should be proud of your... Yeah, you should be proud of
You've done so well to get this far.
You know what Dimitri's is doing there, don't you?
Buying a vote.
Yeah, managing the jury well, which Ica was not doing.
That's a good point.
Dimitri's...
But I do genuinely think that Dimitri's is just nicer like that.
I was really impressed with that goodbye message from him, because that was... He doesn't give 2 fucks about Jackie and not proud of her, bullshit, whatever. He was schmoozing for a vote there. Okay. I was impressed with that.
That's good. If that is what he's doing, that is good gameplay.
I'm pretty sure it was. Dimitri is smarter than he seems at times, I think.
And Ica is kind of like, she does play with her heart over her head, doesn't she?
Oh, God, yeah. So then Arissa announced that it was a triple eviction. And Kevin was like making it all about him, wasn't he? Because
they cheered about for the triple eviction. He stood up and went put his arms out.
Because he went last time in the triple eviction. That's why. Yeah. I was so nervous watching this. Were you?
No.
Why not?
I was very tired. Just come back from an intense 4 days.
Grumpy. So the HRH was the Big Brother headlines.
I was really disappointed with this task, weren't you?
What, true or false?
I thought they were going to be real fucking headlines.
I did too. I wrote the same thing.
I put shit stir task. Yes.
That's what I put. I wish there'd been real true or false headlines from the outside world.
Yeah, not this crap about. What was it? What is it?
It was one of the tie break or the deciding question was Neda's balls landing on odd numbers. Yeah, how the fuck are you meant to remember that?
And a nominee wins POV for the second time this season during Out of Orbit. It's like that's not a headline.
Like, no one had a clue about the answers. Everyone just guessed, didn't they? Everyone just looked...
You'd have to be fucking, have some kind of mad recording memory for that.
You'd have to be Darren Brown to remember that shit. They all just looked like they were totally guessing.
Do you know what? Just got some point to raise about this. You know, like when Arissa talks to the house, Dylan, he always goes, "Hey, girl," to her like that. And it sounds like he's going, "Hey, Carol." to me, it sounds like saying Carol, but he's saying girl.
Sounds like Marsha the Moose. Where are you, Marsha?
Oh, hope she comes back for the final.
Hey, Peter.
Sounds like Marge Simpson.
Marsha did sound a bit like Marge. Hey, Peter. Yeah, I was annoyed about the headlines, and it's like you can call it fake or real news, but it's still just true or false.
News, it's just facts. Gary wins slop vote by a landslide with 42 slop cookies. Oh, it's fake because the answer is 48 slop cookies. What about, like, I don't know, something about Gary causes a stir on the red carpet or something like that to make them feel like...
Or even if it was real news, like Donald Trump just nuked North Korea, true or false. Do you know what I mean?
That would be better.
That would be fun, because then they'd be talking about it afterwards. It'd be interesting.
Actually, what they should do is some tweets, shouldn't they? Like tweets about the House meeting.
Yeah. Because we did one like that when Brexit was happening, didn't we? We said, we put it in as a task, like, did it really happen or not? Yeah. And they were like, no, it didn't happen.
Never. And it did that. Oh, fuck. Hang on a minute.
Go on.
Arissa did plug the BB Can Awards, though, didn't she, this week?
Oh, yeah, she did at the end,
I didn't vote yet, did you?
No.
Can we still do that? Probably not.
Who cares?
Oh, fuck. What, you don't want to flip the HOH look? Rubbish.
I could just win everything anyway. They'll give one sympathy vote to someone else. That'll be it. But at the end, it was between Dimitris, Dre, and Dylan. God, that's a lot of D's. And Dimitris.
No, hang on. What?
Go on. I must give him too far.
No, go on. Carry on.
Yeah, Dimitris, Dre, and Dylan were left at the end, and then Dre went out, and she didn't reset her thing, and then walked in front of the thing, and then she was sat talking to Iker, and they looked like they were in very high discussion with each other, which you'll probably see on tonight's show. Okay. And then Dimitris won. God knows how. I was so relieved when he won it, weren't you?
Just trying to catch up on my own notes. Have I missed something? I missed something? No, I don't know. I've put Dimitris, Iker, and Dylan group to decide what to do.
Oh, that was afterwards.
After he'd won. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I was kind of amazed that he'd won again.
I couldn't believe it.
He is a con beast, but I almost think it's accidental. In this case, it's accidental, right? Anyone could have fucking won. Yeah, because it was. Stuff.
Did Neda's balls in a certain task land on an odd number? Like, what the fuck? And then Dylan was like, whose balls? He asked for clarification.
Wasn't Gary's blue ball?
And then when Dimitris went, it cut to the bench, because I watched this episode twice, so I saw bits that I wouldn't normally see.
Yeah, that's probably noted.
And Dre and William both looked like they were shitting themselves.
Fuck. Yeah.
So then it was your bit during the commercial break. This is what happened. So who was talking?
Dimitris, Iker, and Dylan grouped to decide what they should do. Why was Dylan involved in that discussion with Dimitris and Iker?
I've not even got that.
He was kind of stood there on the side while they were debating what they should do.
Iker
said she felt bad for Kevin.
Yeah.
Do we do Dre and William and keep Kevin? She said. Well,
I liked that she felt bad for Kevin, because she felt bad for him because he went out in the triple eviction last year. I think she didn't want him to go out that same way again. I thought that spoke quite highly of her, actually.
It's like vets bonding.
I like that. And it reminded me of how she was about Gary. She didn't want Gary to go out like that, but it was out of her control. Gary. It just reminded me of that.
And she did say to Dimitris, though, she kind of tried to put it on him. She's like, what do you want? Yeah. You won. What do you want?
But Dimitris said he wanted Kevin out.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and then that just got brushed. Yeah, no, never mind.
No, sorry.
Overruled.
Hold up. Wait.
And then Kevin come over and he went, don't put me up and we can be final three.
But Kevin, Iker did say it's dumb to keep Kevin.
Yeah.
Because he'll beat us.
Yeah.
This was in the diary room, I think.
But why would he beat them? No,
because they've got more friends. He's got more friends in the jury.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking, what has Kevin done to actually beat them? Nothing.
Well, just friends on the outside, isn't it?
That shouldn't be the reason you win.
No.
It should be on merit. But I was annoyed that Dre was just stood there. She wasn't even campaigning at all. William didn't even campaign at all. And let's face it, it's a triple eviction. Dimitris didn't even have that many people to choose from to put up. You need to actually get in there and campaign and offer him something, you know?
That's true.
Don't just fucking stand there like a spare prick at an orgy. Do you know what I mean? And this is another thing that I like that Iker said. She said, we can't put up Karen and Dylan because they just gave us the votes, i.e. her,
which is good.
Her the votes to stay.
Yeah, but that is good that they honoured that.
She's loyal. She's a very loyal player.
But she did say that William deserves to be there over Kevin deserves to be there over William.
Yeah.
Which
Everyone thinks
I think
that.
it's true.
Everyone thinks
that. Is that just because he's a returning player, though?
I suppose Kevin has done more than William, but no one deserves to be there more than anyone
William
else.
William did use that secret POV.
Yeah, it didn't do him much good in the end, did it?
No.
And then Dimitri said Kevin will take us to the end because he knows he can beat us. I don't think Kevin would take them to the end in a million years.
No, I don't think so either. I think if he did, he'd be silly.
And then Kevin said
he can more easily beat like Karen.
Yeah, of course.
William.
Yeah, or Dylan. Yeah,
because like Dimitri's won everything.
Yeah,
you don't want to be against him
and
in the final.
Ika's got everyone out, so no way would you take them to the end. So then Kevin said to William, "I might be up there with you and Dre." And William just stood there, not even campaigning either. William and Dre did absolutely nothing in this section.
I hadn't noticed that, but you're right.
Nothing to save themselves. So then Dimitri's nominated Dre, William and Kevin.
Yeah.
And Kevin's getting so pissed off. I'm like, what do you fucking expect, Kevin? There's only 3 people. There's only a choice of 3 people because he's not going to nominate Ika.
No.
It's like Dre, William, Karen, Dylan and Kevin.
Yeah, he should be thinking like, well, if I was him, I'd do that too.
Yeah, it's stupid. So then did the veto. Off the blocks.
I didn't get the title of this one. I said it looked like it was made out of doctors' waiting room toys. Doesn't it? There's like old blocks that have been disowned and those like stacking rings. Mm-hmm. Basically, it was an obstacle course where, in fact, it was just an obstacle course, wasn't it? Why did it have that theme?
It was like the famous clown shoe veto on BBUS, where it was fixed for someone to stay and then he accidentally threw it out and then he went out. Big Jeff, if you're listening. You don't know about that, do you guys?
No.
Don't worry, the listeners will understand.
Yeah. But like, I thought like if they were going to do an obstacle course, it didn't need to be themed like a sort of playgroup theme, did it? I didn't really understand it. Why they bothered to do that?
Fucking theme like anything in Big
Brother Canada.
They had to is
make
it the Odyssey?
Shit.
Why are we on the Odyssey? Why anything?
Yeah, but like, given that it is on the Odyssey, like at least put like a little alien that pops out of a crater or something.
Alien has arrived.
Like they've had to make like not life size, bigger than life size blocks with like alphabet letters on and those rings and stuff. You can't just buy that down the shop.
Why are you, of all the things to debate about, why are you debating about this right now? Why?
I don't know, but I just want to see some monkey bars, something normal. But anyway, maybe a pit of mystery meat. But yeah, basically, all they had to do was like go around that stacking rings thing, jump over those blocks, and then retrieve a shape.
Didn't they have to go up a seesaw or something?
Oh yeah, to go over a seesaw, retrieve a shaped puzzle piece, like out of a ball pool,
like
and then
a kiddie's toy thing.
Yeah, and then fit it back into its right shape at the other end and press a buzzer when they've done them all.
But I thought my feeling about this veto was I didn't really care because Dimitri's and Ika were safe, and that was the only thing I cared about.
That's all you really wanted
took
this
out
week, wasn't it?
It took out all the tension for me.
Yeah, but I was like, I didn't really want to lose French Connection because I like their accents.
I didn't want to lose them either, but at this stage you're going to lose someone. And
now we've come to the end of this podcast and I haven't even done a Dre.
We're not at the end yet. Relax yourself.
Nearly the end.
Stop it.
Come on, wrap it up.
Stop wishing the podcast over. Just
clear the house.
Just because you've got work in the morning.
All of them out.
Clear the house of mice. So then Kevin won the veto. Ding, 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 ding. Are you happy that Kevin...
Oh my God, I thought that was a mouse. It's my bookmark thing.
Why would there be a mouse hanging off your notebook?
Oh, Christ no.
Were you happy that Kevin won the veto?
I don't think happy is a word I would ever associate with Kevin. Like seeing Kevin do anything. No.
I was happy for him at the time when I was watching it. I don't know why, because I felt like he earned it. And it
is always good to see someone on the block win the veto at that stage, but no.
And I didn't really want him to go out again in the triple eviction.
I'd much rather have seen Dre win it.
Nah. I was over Dre because she'd crossed Queen Ika.
You don't even know why.
I know, but still, I'll find out soon enough.
So then loyal to Ika.
Poor Dimitri had to put another fucking person up. He's already put 3 fucking people up.
What do you want? Yeah. It's your decision. Yeah. Oh,
then Ika's like, put Dylan up.
Yeah. I don't know if we should date Dylan. Possible three-way tie. Oh yeah, let's talk about a 3-way tie between that Dimitri will have to break. That's what they're worried about.
Yeah.
That would be like twice the blood on the hands then.
Poor Dimitri put up like 80% of the house on the block.
Oh yeah, and then Kevin starts to spill about this business people alliance. Like The Apprentice.
I've written the quote. Have you written it down?
No, go on.
Okay, Kevin said to Karen in the storeroom, "Fuck Ica and Dimitri's. Ica and me made a final three with me yesterday. Ica and Dimitri's made a final three with me yesterday called the business people." Sounds good.
The village people.
So a strong player would win in the game. Okay.
Yeah, we just care about strong players.
Then I've put, why are these two thick as thieves all of a sudden? And then Kevin said, they've proved they never cared about me. We'll save Dylan and I'm going after them in the final 5. Kevin's always final 7, final 5. He's always talking about the numbers. Dimitri's literally had no one else to choose from. Give him a break.
During that conversation, Karen, they've got more on that.
Yeah,
Karen was crying.
Yeah.
But still applying lip gloss.
Was she?
Yeah.
No, this was the interesting part. I don't know if you noticed this.
Go on.
Karen said, what about William? As if Kevin would actually give 2 fucks about William.
Of course he don't.
She went, what about William? And Kevin, like, literally was just like, looked at her like,
is he still here?
Yeah, William. Like, never has Kevin's selfishness been so transparent in that moment. And Kevin went, well, what's the point in me casting a vote to save William? He said, Ica's not going to save William. But if Karen hadn't mentioned William's name, Kevin would have never even thought of William ever again. And I thought Karen actually cares about William and actually thought about him in that moment.
I think Karen cares about William because he's young and like the age of her sons, maybe. And she sees him like that, doesn't she? Like that poor boy. And she says about him.
But just the way Kevin, like, it's like all Kevin could think about was himself in that moment. And
but you'd have used it on yourself.
Of course.
You're never going to use it on.
No, not that he was going to use it on William, but that he'd not even thought of giving William a vote. He was just like, we saved Dylan. He didn't even think about saving William at all. And I just thought, Kevin, you selfish bastard. And then Kevin said about Ica and Dimitri's, they're the dirtiest, most manipulative players in here. And I've put, at least they're in a real relationship and not just getting or giving hand jobs to further their position in the house. So
it's not a showman.
I was really angry at this point. Anything else from the storeroom?
No, because my notes are trailing off at this point.
You were falling asleep, weren't you? And then
pretty much.
And then Kevin said to Ica, you made the wrong choice, you really did. And Ica just gave him a look like, shut the fuck up. So then Dimitri put Dylan up. Dre's speech, that's just 3 speeches here. Dre's speech was, it's been a trip, this season has been lit, the most lit season ever, really. William, I'm not sure what he said. And
I haven't got any of these speeches. So.
And then Dylan said, big country's here to stay.
Big country.
That's a new thing that's just started, a new nickname
it's like
that's
the new
started.
Big Deezy.
Yeah.
God.
This is when I wrote French Disconnected.
I've got that too.
Yeah.
French Disconnection as a possible title.
That is mad that we both said that.
Yeah, that is weird.
Someone else must have said that. Must be somewhere else. But
I put the French Connection out. No.
Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Now, Arissa stressed at this moment, it's a vote to save. Remember, it's a vote to save.
It's like our Big Brother on Celebrity.
Yeah, I know. She was like, "Don't any of you
be
don't be doing
dummies.
Don't be doing a topaz on me." And then it did remind me of our Big Brother. And then Ica seemed to want to save Dre, didn't she? She seemed to be like wavering about.
She was.
But why? After she just pointed at Dre and was angry. I think Ica and Dre.
Because when it comes down to it,
they like each other.
She's her girl, right?
Yeah, they like each other as people.
Yeah.
They've just been trying to stab each other in the back in the game. So Ica in the diary room said, I don't want to keep Dylan, but I don't think Kevin's going to vote to ... and it was save William. So she knew she had to vote for Dylan, basically. Just so she had to do a sheep vote.
The same way.
Yeah, she had to do the sheep vote, basically. So then Kevin saved Dylan, and then Karen saved Dylan. Karen was wearing Under Armour, I noticed.
Was she?
Mm-hmm.
Karen's in on it now as well.
Were you happy to see French Connection go out together? No, but weren't you happy that they were at least together?
They went out together.
Yeah, because
that interview was quite funny to see them both there together.
It was quite sweet, I thought, and touching
quite
in a way.
Quite fitting end to
yeah,
the French
and at least
I suppose if they've got a fall.
And at least they never had to turn on each other. I know they fell out at times, but they never stabbed each other in the back properly, did they?
I don't think they fell out. I think Dre just got bored of William.
Yeah.
Because William didn't have much fight in him, did he?
No.
Not much game in him. Dre had more than he did.
Oh yeah, definitely. William just wanted to cuddle off Kevin, but wow. So yeah, they went out. William hugged Kevin and Dre hugged Ica, and they said au revoir.
But Dre didn't really care too much that she was out, or she didn't know, she hadn't had the realization that she was actually out.
Yeah.
Until she saw that car and realised that she hadn't won the car.
True. So my friend Whoosh gave a good observation at this point. When Arissa goes, let's hear it for Dre and William, my friend Whoosh said, Arissa might as well be going, your hopes and dreams have been crushed. But she says it in such an enthusiastic way, doesn't she? She's just so perky when they come out. She's like, let's hear it for Dre and William. And they just come out crying, basically. She's just relentlessly perky, isn't she?
Would you rather have that than a fucking crowd of fucking chavs booing them that they get at Big Brother UK?
Yeah, good point. But she seems emotionally at odds with the mood of the mood of the people coming out of the house, doesn't she? Mind you, she can't be sitting there crying with
no, I'm so sad that you're out. You know.
And Dre was twerking when she came out.
Dre was working that audience.
Yeah, she said, "Oh, my car," and William's like, "It's not yours."
What did she say? Dre said, "You know what? Hang on, what's my Dre voice?
Come on.
Give her the send off she deserves."
I've given up my French accent this episode.
Dre, I need to get into the zone for Dre. You know what? At the end of the day, I think I might be cheering for Dylan. And then William went, really?
Yeah, even Dre
she's like,
she pulled a face at her own comment.
It's funny though. Why would she be cheering for Dylan after all this time?
I don't know.
You would think she'd be loyal to Ica.
It must have been that kiss. It must have melted her heart towards him. And then William said he had a lot of fun working with Kevin. Oh well. And then Arissa went, remember when he told you it wasn't a showmance?
I know.
Ouch!
What did he say to that? What was the reaction?
He was just like, oh, but I would like to have a showmance with Kevin. You did have a showmance with Kevin.
But then I think Arissa went, yeah, but he said it wasn't. And took him down.
It don't matter. You had a showmance with him.
Sure it was.
It was a showmance.
No, if you got to the point you're giving someone a hand job.
Yeah, it's a showmance. And then Arissa went, oh, what a night.
I'm off home to my 2 dogs and my woodland garden.
And then she said, it's all over in 2 weeks. 2 weeks' time, it's all over.
She also plugged live feeds on demand.
Oh, yeah.
But don't worry, it's still free.
Okay.
What's the live feed on demand?
I don't know, that sounds good.
You can go back and watch day 49 if you want to. Is that what it means?
It's a bit late for us to be getting up to speak with the live feed now.
We'll rub it in, Arissa. We haven't even got a live feed.
But when we watch BBUS, what I'm going to do, if you're watching it, I'm not sure.
It's a decision that I need to make. When does BBUS start?
I don't know. It's on at the same time as BBUK, so fuck knows how we're going to podcast them. But anyway, or I'm going to podcast them with whoever. No, I mean US, not UK, obviously, I could do with you. I want to do US.
Back for another season.
No, I want to do US with you, but I don't want someone bitching about BBUS, that's the only thing. I don't want us having words over
if I do watch BBUS, I will be adjusting to a format that I think I don't like, so I'll be critical, possibly.
But here's what I'm saying.
A critique.
Well, people don't want to hear that shit. What I'm saying is, I'm going to watch After Darks for BBUS, but you just watch them a couple of days late, then you don't get spoilerised.
It's just the juicy bits off the live feed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 3 hours a night, live feed. And if you just watch...
Is it edited, though?
Yeah, it's a bit edited. No, it's random. It's edited, but they're just like long chunks of things happening.
So it's like after we have an eviction, they just put it on.
They just kind of put it on, but they kind of switch around. But it's not like key things that happen. It's just like random people sitting around. But it's 3 hours a night. But if you just watch them all like a week later, you don't get spoilers, and then you still get a better idea of what people are actually like, you know.
3 hours a night?
Yeah.
That's actually what they do broadcast every day in the US. Yeah. On normal TV?
Yeah, on normal TV.
That's good, isn't it?
It's actually a good way of watching the live feed without watching the live feed, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's what I would recommend. Obviously,
do they ever just go to bed, though?
They go to bed really late. They all go to bed at like 6 o'clock in the morning or something.
How do they function?
I know. I don't know. Hold on. Anyway, I've got a couple of other questions for you.
Yeah.
No, not questions. More statements.
Things to say at me.
We're so lucky to have Dimitris and Ica still in the show at this point, aren't we? Really lucky. And really...
I can't believe it, actually.
And
we're lucky Dimitris can win shit.
And the last few evictions have actually not been that disappointing because we lost a lot of good people in a row.
Thank God Bruno is out.
And it's been so entertaining.
Jackie is now out. That's good.
And I realised that I actually like everyone in the house.
Including Dylan?
Yeah.
I just prefer to watch Dre and William above Kevin and Dylan. So for my televisual enjoyment, I would rather they were still there instead of them two.
Well, I would too, but there's no one... Well, okay, let me rephrase
There's no one that you
that.
detest.
There's no one I hate, yeah. There's no one who, if they weren't, I'd be like, oh, well, actually, Dylan won, I would be like, what the fuck? But to have that, like, there's been...
But he's not like a Kelsey kind of character who you... And really don't want to.
There's been like final threes or final fives or whatever in Big Brother, all but UK, whatever, where you don't like any of them. Hate. In fact, there's been a whole series of Big Brother UK where I hate every single person. So, I've said it's so nice to watch and not feel disappointed and let down, which is the general baseline feeling of all Big Brothers.
So hang on a minute. Let's just break this down. If we've got 2 weeks left, how many more evictions have we got?
Oh no! Don't do this.
No, but is it gonna?
Don't do maths.
Are we going to fall on our swords and next week lose like someone like Ica that we really like? Possibly.
Even if we do lose Ica at this point,
it's not long to endure. Run. Yeah, that's true.
We've had a good run with her.
But there must. Hang on, how many people? Karen, Dre, Ica, Kevin, Dylan. 5 are left.
Dimitri's.
Karen, Ica, Dimitri's.
Karen, Dre.
No. Karen.
Counting.
Ica, Dimitri's. Karen, Dylan, Kevin. 5 people are left. If only one person goes next week, there's 4 people left in the final, and that can't be possible.
It must be a double then. Or they'll do
2 evictions in 1 week.
Or they'll do like an instant eviction or snap eviction or something. I don't know.
Can't remember how they work in Big Brother Canada.
Listen to the podcast for that sort of technical detail.
Don't come here for that anyway.
We just
come here for the mouse kills.
We just comment on what people are wearing.
If they're eating avocados.
Now we'll read out the feedback we've got for the week. Okay, that's done.
Have we had any feedback this week?
We just had Laurie asking where the podcast was because it was late.
Yeah, sorry, Laurie.
Yeah, and we had...
Being loud. And she was upset that it wasn't on because she likes to spend her Saturday mornings with us.
And Arissa said it's okay, we weren't being offensive last week, so that's good. Thank God.
Arissa said it's okay.
We should have that as our tagline, like, not offensive, honestly. Sanctioned by BB Canada host. So that's it.
Arissa gave us a lot of insight into Canada again, didn't she?
Yeah,
about
she
TV
did.
Ratings and celebrities. Also, lots of celebrities are Canadian. I didn't realise.
Yeah, that's true. And it was
I can't think of them now.
It was quite a wide mix. Arcade Fire was one of them. And Nickelback, that's not good.
Someone else. And Celine Dion?
Yeah, I knew that.
French Canadian celebrities was also mentioned.
And
Cirque du Soleil. As well, apparently, I think a French Canadian.
You went to see that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was crap.
Yeah, no, I went to see it and I thought it was crap as well.
You didn't even make it past the interval.
I did not. But I'm not very cultured. I'm quite a...
But I'd bought it as a gift, so I had to, to sit it out.
This is crap, let's go. Just have a sneeze.
I actually, when I was watching Cirque du Soleil, I think our Celebrity Big Brother was on. During the interval, I was watching Celebrity Big Brother on my phone.
Nice.
And when it started up again and someone started juggling, I was like, oh fuck, I've got to start watching Big Brother now and watch this shit instead.
Juggling is bad in all its forms.
Yeah, but they weren't even juggling with like knives or fire. It was just balls. Like, I didn't come to Cirque du Soleil to see someone juggle with balls.
No.
That's what I watched Big Brother Canada for.
That's it, I think. That was a Monday night podcast for you. Hope that went well.
We're never doing this again. Unless we go on holiday or something.
We couldn't face doing 2 weeks in one night.
We thought we'd be shortchanging you for a start.
Yeah, it would be long, but Gaz has got a lot of Ubers to pay for, so think on. Hit donate now.
It's going to be 2 this week. 20 quid that up the...
Oh, poor me, another drink. Follow me on Twitter, LightUpVM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl.
Buy my notebook.
Leave us a 5-star review. No. Not really. Leave us a 1-star review. Oh, we're probably going to get bad reviews now. Oh, never mind.
No, we're not. No one's going to take the time to give us a review.
That's true. No one's got this far. Email email us, bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
Oh, and one thing, Arissa, after this series, she's getting a bit sad that it's coming to an end, and she wants to watch a BB UK.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm going to get on that and think about which one she should watch, or do we want to talk about it now?
No.
Oh.
You know the ones that she should watch.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is BB UK, as we've said in the past, is a commitment because you've got every night.
Yeah, well,
so do you think we should give a celebrity?
Just do celeb
to ease her
ones.
in a couple of weeks.
But don't go, oh, that's the one that so and so won, because that ruins it.
No,
just
I
tell her
won't.
which one.
I'll tell her the numbers and
give her the
all
link.
that.
Yeah. We're on that. Any suggestions for that? Let us know.
It's on the email.
Yeah, I've done it. Night.
Okay, well, we'll probably see you later this week for another historical podcast.
Thank you so much for listening. We really, really appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.